This is Kari Payton, and you're listening to Three Black Geeks. So keep on listening, because they're going to keep on talking.
Guys, another year, highs and lows, racism.
You know what?
This stuff happened this year.
You know what's great about 2017? It wasn't worse than 16, but I got to be really honest with you.
It tried.
It tried. And much like 16, both of them can ride the biggest penis that they can find.
2017 almost looked at 2016 and said, "Hold my."
Oh yeah, I was just about to say that.
Damn, nigga. Like 2017, like, damn, son. So you trying to make it hard for a nigga, huh? All right, cool.
Here's the thing.
I'ma try.
Who knew? Who knew Trump winning would just have racists be bold as fuck? Man, listen. We went to AwesomeCon this year, right? No, Otakon. That's what it's Otakon, right?
Otakon. We went to Otakon.
So the year up to this point, a lot of racism, as expected. It was kind of par for the course because, even during Obama's term, there was a lot of racism, right? Then Charlottesville happened, and a bunch of white people rolled out there in fucking tiki torches, and me and D were sitting there at like, D, you see this shit? They got fucking pitchforks. They got the shit's on fire. What the fuck's going on here?
Dude, it's burned into my memory, right? It's burned into my memory this year, man. I mean, like, I will never forget why you and me stopped in front of that big ass TVs. Where was that? The Hilton?
Yeah, the Hilton.
What was that?
Yeah, the Hilton.
It was right there in the Hilton.
Yeah.
And it burned in my head because, of course there was a bunch of people was like, they seen it on TV and they rightfully so was like, fuck this shit. I'm having fun here at Otakon. I'm going to be me. I'm dressed up. Dude, I'm dressed up like one of the niggas from My Hero Academia. I'm not giving a shit. I'm going to have fun. Then you had, what really struck me was I seen white, black, Asian. I seen everybody have the same look on their face of, this shit gotta stop. It was one of the most amazing things I've seen. Gay, straight, everybody that sat there and looked at TV for a little bit all had the same thought. Like, no, this shit ain't happening. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Now, granted, because I know anime fans, like two of y'all motherfuckers like, hey, right on. I know. I know there's like two of y'all was like, fuck yeah, but then you realize how outnumbered you were. You didn't say nothing. Cool. You didn't do nothing to get your ass whooped there. But still, son, who knew that white people really thought this shit, like, we're going to take it back to Birmingham 1952 in this motherfucker. And really thought they could rally together.
And Wade Barrett, bad news started coming in Charlotte because black people weren't having that shit.
Man. If Charlottesville was one of the biggest lows of what happened when it came to race, how white people showed their ass, what was one of the greatest recoils to that? After all of us trying to get all of these motherfucking Confederate statues knocked down and all that motherfucker, and white people ain't listening to us. A bunch of black people in Memphis said, we ain't marching no more. We making money moves. These niggas bought the park in Memphis and said, yeah, so check the shit out. All them statues with these Confederate niggas, they coming down, y'all. Yo, that made me slow.
And white people were tight as shit, like, fuck, can't do shit.
Man, you know what, man? You know what? Race relations this year was ridiculous, man.
The boldness, man.
Boldness. You know what? My dad always told me that white people always going to fuck up. My dad has always told me that, like, until black people are truly free, in my dumb ass, because, you know, I was a teenager. Oh, damn. By the year 2001, it would be over with. Okay. But still, I used to thought that, you know, we're going to have it. But my dad was right. White people are always going to fuck up until we all blended into brown. Okay. So that's going to keep on going. But the fact that it's 2017 and all it took was some orange ass nigga to get into the fucking White House and make y'all think.
Look. Trump did the thing of he made every mediocre white person feel they can accomplish being president. That's what he did.
Actually, that all started with George Bush, man.
No.
Bush.
But no, here's the thing.
No, hear me out. Think about
Bush did start that stuff.
Okay.
He started it because think about it. You got this guy who went to school at average. He was a C average student, became the president of the United States. That just goes to show anybody could be president.
But to be fair to Bush Jr., though, he wrote off the name of his father, though. To be fair,
yes, he did write off the name of his father, but still, as a person, as of who he is.
Meanwhile, Jeb Bush gets straight A's and still can't fucking buy a vote if he wanted to.
Dude, we said, look. I know it happened in 2016, and that we that's time. But I'm sorry. Clap, please, will be forever etched into my mind as one of the saddest moments ever in the Bush legacy.
Yo, how sad is it that out of all the Republicans, Jeb Bush is the only one that's like not racist, and he still couldn't get a fucking vote? It's like, god damn.
Man, white people this year lost their damn mind. Not only did the GOP bill pass, which, by the way, all those niggas in the GOP that actually passed that shit is going to get this fucking recoil of a whole lot of people ain't voting for their ass next year because all the shit that they put in place to stop those bills kick in before this year is going to end, and a lot of those poor white people going to be like, where the hell my insurance went? They're going to realize that Red Steady McRed did that to you. So no, and then make it worse. White people lost more of their mind because they said, hey, we're going to put in this fucking we're going to put in a child toucher, a straight child toucher into power who agrees with Bush. Who agrees with Trump. Hold on. And I know you probably didn't see the clip, but this motherfucker was like, well, I don't think that Trump had any collusion with Russia. I know people in Russia. He was like, if you met Vladimir Putin today, what would you say? And he straight up talked in Russian. I was like, oh my God. What world are we living in now?
Hold on. No, wait, D. I'm going to go ahead and say it. He said, if you could talk to Putin today, what would you say? He starts speaking in Russian. Cue the Goggins. I fucking knew it.
Exactly. I've been looking at a lot of one of my favorite comedy sketch writers and all that, Seth Meyers. I've been watching his show, and Seth Meyers said it best. He's like, he basically said, I knew it. He has to be an operative for Russia because look at him. He is like what a Russian person thinks an American looks like. So I wear a cowboy hat, right?
Oh, and we also forget our boy Haim Saban dry snitched out his face and shit.
Oh, Bond dry snitched on Kushner. Actually, you know what? That is one of the best things happened because Kushner didn't even know he got dry snitched on probably until that whole event was over with. Man.
Yo, that had me funny. Haim Saban, Power Ranger Haim Saban, people. He dry snitched on Kushner and it was fucking hilarious.
Kushner had this smile on his face like, yes, it was illegal. It couldn't be illegal. I'm pretty sure by the time he got off the stage, like, what do you mean it was illegal?
Son of a
my God, I was smiling.
It's like, son of a bitch.
Why didn't you stop me? I don't know what I'm doing. Yo, this whole year, Trump has... Here's the funny thing. Besides that stupid-ass bill and Chris, I got to be honest with you, we're like in a safe zone because we live in Maryland. We live in a blue state. We're kind of in the safe zone with that law.
Yeah, the DMV as a whole is in the safe zone. Anything outside of that, you're fucked.
Dude, it's amazing that we have a Republican we have a Republican governor, and even he's looking at Trump like, nigga, what?
See, that's the thing. He ain't crazy. He ain't a crazy Republican. He's one of those Republicans where it's like, he might fuck you, but he'll use lube and do it. You know?
No. Hogan is what I call. Look, dude, I'm a Republican. It's because of my bank account. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot there is layers. There is layers to this. You're right.
Like, hold on. Hold on. He might. Now, hold on. Hold on, D. He might fuck you, but he might kiss you at the same time.
Like that, don't you?
Just to soften the blow.
And then give you money for cab fare afterwards.
No.
You need me to call you an Uber?
He's like, no, right there. He's like, give me that health care. Take it. And then he kiss you like, PG is going to get a whole lot of money. Watch. All right, cool.
You want money for Chick-fil-A? All right, here's some money for Chick-fil-A.
Hey, look. Me and Chris. Man, he may up the taxes in Maryland, but gotta say the Boulevard has never looked better. He did it.
Speaking of which, fellow DMV Knights, they're starting up their hospital plan over at the Boulevard. That shit is done.
I'm sorry, what are they doing?
You didn't know? The Boulevard is about to be replaced with a hospital.
Oh, so they knocking all that out.
Oh yeah, that's why all the niggas is transferring over to the to Woodmore Town Center.
Yeah.
So stunting Saturdays is no longer going to be at the Boulevard. So Magic Johnson Theater going to move to?
I don't know.
I got to be honest. I think they're going to keep something over there, but really, as the main thing over there is going to be the hospital. I heard about that too.
Yeah.
And it's weird because they're doing something else with PG Hospital. PG Hospital itself is going through a whole different.
I mean, it's a trauma center that everybody gets air to, but yeah.
Pretty much, but PG Hospital, they've been going through stuff. My son was born over there. They were busting out shit. That was like 5 years ago. So PG Hospital is going through a change. A lot of the hospitals in the area, period, are going through a change. Yeah. But at the same time, it's kind of like what it always been. We can't have you poor motherfuckers.
Listen,
watch the hospital center. We can't do that.
Something, man. Gentrification this year, at least in this area, has been real. 2017, man. Let me tell you something. I never in my life knew. I mean, gentrification, I knew. You know, I heard about stuff up in New York and how white people have been kind of, fucking it up for a lot of black people in the Bronx and all these other places and stuff.
In Brooklyn
and stuff.
Brooklyn and Harlem's been getting it years, but Brooklyn has been getting their ass kicked for the last few years.
Yeah. So
some of the south side of Chicago too. My bad. Some of the south side of Chicago too.
Yeah, so people apparently get this. So a lot of people moving downtown DC, and apparently there are complaints about the fact of, yeah, I'm tired of hearing those drums up in front of Gallery Place. It's disturbing.
I like how white people, and this is the caucasity of white people, to come into the capital of go-go and say, can you stop all that banging on the drums?
You moved to downtown DC near the fucking metro station. What the hell did you think was gonna in Gallery Place in front of the Capital One Center?
Yo, the best thing ever was when I saw some members talk about that amongst themselves. Trayon White, my old council member down in Ward 8. The look on his face was like, nigga, can we talk about how these kids got shot? Shit's not important.
Like, this is ridiculous. Really? This was hot?
Yo, man, like, this was hot to y'all white folk, man. I mean, man, come on, bro. You know, gentrification is a motherfucker, man. It killed me, man. Oh, man. Back on to Agent Orange over here. Yo, one of the best things though, DJ Sue. Now, you know how usually we get to see the president and all that mess like that. Mm-hmm. You know, at least like there's that the president's around. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You'll see like a motorcade or whatever like that. I have to be really honest with you, especially I'm close to Andrews. I probably not even seen Trump go down Suitland Parkway once.
And this surprises you? Why?
It doesn't surprise me. Obama, many times during the Obama era, real talk, Obama didn't know it, but we were feet away from each other at least 20 times because this nigga stopped traffic so he could go where
Suitland Parkway, no less. That's like the worst place to stop traffic at too.
Oh man, you see a motorcade of 5 SUVs roll through, like, oh, there's Obama in them, or just Michelle, whatever. It's all good. I voted for you, my nigga. It's all good. Trump, I have not seen nothing. It's been so bad, and it was so bad yesterday in the Washington Post. Well, actually, the Washington Express. Chris, you probably seen this.
Yep.
They straight up said that Trump is a recluse. He is barely in D.C. And you want to know why? Because DC, Maryland, and Virginia didn't vote for this motherfucker. So he even knows for a fact if he goes outside, tomatoes are flying.
Motherfucker stepped foot on the wharf. By the way, 2017, they're basically almost close to finishing the wharf area now.
I haven't seen it yet, man. I haven't seen it. My pops just told me about that thing. I have not even seen it
If he
yet.
goes to the wharf, his ass will get fucking Maryland crabs thrown at his ass.
I know this is the wharf. They got perfect Maryland crabs. True story. I told them where to I told them where to fish at. True story.
I went shrimping with Lieutenant Dan. Sir, that is Forrest Gump.
Like, sir, that is a movie.
And also, you said shrimp. This is they're known for their crabs. What'd I say? You said shrimp. That's what I meant to say. And guess what? You know who had the best shrimp? Maryland. No, we don't. Actually,
No.
we really don't. We really don't.
Really don't. Crabs. Yeah. What's going on?
Do you know nothing? Like, do you know nothing about the state that your house is in? The White House. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't live there.
I mean, I don't trust the guy. I don't trust the guy who makes his steaks well done. I'm just saying. I don't trust that.
I don't trust this. I don't trust nigga.
And put ketchup on it. That's off the break. You catch the fade if you put ketchup on your goddamn.
You catch the fade.
Yo, he eats way too much K. No, you tripping off of that. This nigga eats way too much KFC not to be a black person. Okay.
First, you're fucked up. That's why he didn't get the black vote. He went to KFC. All right. Fuck the racism and shit. He went to KFC. No black person goes to KFC. All right.
Like, bro, we would have accepted. Like, look, you either go to Popeyes, and if there ain't one around, you go to Church's.
Exactly, son. Exactly. Or just real talk. Go to a Chinese.
Go to carry out.
It's like real
Go
first
to carry out to get some. Like, go to carry out to get some mumble sauce, bro.
Oh, you know what? Because it's Trump. He ain't gonna get mumble sauce. He's gonna put fucking straight up ketchup on that shit, and everybody gonna look at him like, "What the fuck did you do?"
He the type of nigga that put duck sauce on his shit, man, for no reason.
It's like, get the fuck out of my establishment, sir.
Yo, man, Trump kills me, man, because with all this crap going on. Oh yeah, like I said, because. The thing that pisses me off is that trying to see that he giving white people to act like dumbass racist motherfuckers, and we seen a Nazi get punched in the face. Which, by the way, I can always see that. We had these two dumb white people come up on the campus of Howard University talking all this shit. We had another
almost
dumbass
caught a fade too, by the way. Almost caught the fade by the whole campus.
The whole campus was about to come for him, man. Then we had dumb motherfuckers walk up on these black campuses with guns and shit, trying to start shit. It was just a stride they started with all these people. And here's the best part about all of this. Well, despite all how white people feel like they're empowered and all that, Trump has done nothing. He has done almost next to nothing. Outside of riling up people and pushing shit, or at least stopping things, he's really not done nothing.
Basically, his aim has been to basically dismantle Obama's legacy.
Yeah.
That's all it's been.
That's the whole aim. That's the whole aim. I'm just going to do everything that the black guy did because,
But I want the popularity of Obama, though. Because you saw what he said today about how his poll numbers is the same as Obama's. You saw that shit, right?
I'm sorry. Trump has the gall to say that all of the numbers we see right now are his. I'm like, Trump, you do realize that's not your numbers. That's Obama's number. Like, nobody's told him that his numbers don't kick in until 2 years from now, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's told him that. Like, nobody's told him that. Like, they're scared to tell him by the time 2000, and God, I hope it don't happen, but 2019, that's when the real numbers of his show up. Nobody's told him that shit. Nobody's told him that.
They're scared of Steve Bannon staring into their soul and taking it. That's what that is.
I like that. See, the best thing that happened about Trump's presidency so far is that not a lot has changed. I mean, seriously, not a lot has changed. The country is still. I'm doing like the, I'm doing the sound right now, like, oh, thank God. A lot has not changed since Obama left, but good Lord, this dude is trying his damnedest, but nothing's working out. The fact that Ben Carson tried to stop this one program in Hood, and it was just like, nah, nigga.
You can't do that. What are you doing?
Can't do that. And then they was like trying to stop the Muslim ban, and every time he does the Muslim ban, every court in the country's like, no. Then he tried to stop the sanctuary cities and all that. I love how Muriel Bowser, the mayor of DC, was like, nigga, no.
It's like, you can't do that.
Like, yo, it's so stupid. He doesn't. He's inept as hell. He doesn't even realize that shit. And the best part, all of his homies are about to get snitched on. If they ain't about to get snitched, they're getting fired because they don't kiss his ass fast enough. And
how many people does he?
Glorious.
How many people does he have left? Because I've been, I check the news every now and then, and every time I check it, I always find out somebody either got fired or stepped down
People
from
were
his
dropping left
administration.
and fucking right.
Like, how many people are left?
Man, no, the thing that gets me was Michael Flynn. When that was Michael Flynn, who was it? The
Flynn.
FBI.
Yeah, Michael
it was
Flynn.
Michael Flynn. Yeah, when they finally said Michael Flynn basically gave them a list, I was like, somebody said, "Oh snap, man, he's singing." Like, no, he ain't. He ain't singing. The second he said he went to jail for life, that nigga's like, "Would you woo woo woo?" That nigga started crooning, man. He gave up the whole set. Van Jones said it the best way. Yo, when you go from life in prison to a couple years, your homie just gave up the whole crew.
Yeah, that's the equivalent to your boy and like homeboy in The Wire gave up his friends and he got some fucking McDonald's. He got like the number 4 from McDonald's and shit, eating the fries. It's like you gave him up for some fucking number 4. God damn.
Gave your ass up for a chicken sandwich, my nigga. Oh my god, man!
And that's
It's
on
like,
top of the fact that he still has jobs that he hasn't filled in his own cabinet yet. That's the sad part about it.
oh my gosh, it's like every other day, our boy Jay from Nerd he would throw something up that will blow my mind. Every other day, we're putting up. Chris is throwing up the weed. What? Or my favorite one, which I think is my meme of the year, the blinking white guy.
Yes, I love that meme.
Honorable mention goes to Kel version, Kenan Thompson version of it.
What Keenan felt like that was I forgot what that was off of Saturday Night Live. I forgot what skit it was though. Black Jeopardy. He was off of Black Jeopardy.
The Kenan Thompson one is the honorable mention, but yeah, the white guy like wait what?
I'm sorry.
like when Florida had all them floods and stuff, and look, this has been a year where natural disasters has been fucking people left and right. Because if it isn't Florida, it's California looking like fucking Mount Mordor and shit from Lord of the Rings. Holy man.
Joe, man. Somebody look. No, why the hell when I saw that? I like, hey, check it out. Y'all remember that last scene in the Berserk in the third Berserk movie where they went to hell, where Griffin made everything look like hell? Like, yeah, that's exactly what California looked like.
Or California looking like the burning, sinking ship from Ninja Scroll.
No bullshit. I mean, if it ain't mudslides, it's fire. Like my uncle lives like outside of that. And I was like, yo, people just in California just casually driving past it like it's just another day in California. I'm like, how? My ass would be fucking pull off on the side taking pictures. I'd be on World Star like, yo, y'all see this shit, dog?
Y'all see this shit?
Yo, man. Somebody like, I'm surprised nobody then just start singing "Welcome to the Jungle" as soon as they as soon as you see the sign. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Fucking the Snake Plissken comes out of nowhere and shit. It's like, holy fuck, this is Escape from
Here's
LA
my
again.
thing. Here's my thing. Well, all the hurricanes, because we got fucked by a lot of hurricanes this year. Yeah. Here's my thing. Just real talk. Give me a reason. Why global warming does not exist.
Well, you know,
Trump
prove
says
it to me now. Trump says fake news, dog. That's
okay. Trump said fake news. Okay, cool. Also, I love the fact that Trump has been trying to discredit the news, and the only news that he listened to is Fox and Friends, which is 3 people who literally sit on their knees and wait for Trump's 2-inch penis to fly in their mouth. Yeah, I said it, 2 inches, and I'm being generous. Golly, man. Oh gosh. It did no, but I gotta say this. Out of all the stupid stuff and all the offensive stuff he did, the only thing that Trump did this year that made me say, you know what, life is not that bad, is when he took that roll of tissue paper and said, Kobe, that was probably the best. Oh God, he was about to start. No, dog. Here's the sad part. You know he was about to start throwing cans of cans into the crowd. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Until somebody had to literally stop him. Somebody, oh, no, Mr. Trump, you can't do that. You can't do that. He straight up. He talked down. You know what?
If we're looking at Trump's summation as a whole, if we're looking, Trump's summation as a whole has basically been, okay, look, you're president. You're bound to do work, right? How is it that Bush Jr. did more work as president than Trump?
That tells you something. When Mr. C student, Mr. Can't fool me once.
Yeah. No, get fooled again. Mr. I read up on the internets.
But to his credit, Mr. I learned roll cancel on CVS 2, hence why I dodged the shoe.
That's the sad part. That's the real sad part. You made George Bush Jr. look like a decent human being. Because even George Bush Jr. came out and said, that's some evil bullshit. Why would he do that?
I mean, I'm evil. Yo, it's like Magneto in Apocalypse. And Magneto looking at Apocalypse, I'm evil, but goddamn, I ain't trying to fucking kill the mutant kind here. Goddamn.
Bro, look, I had a plan, nigga. What you trying to do is eradication. I ain't ready. I ain't down for this. I ain't signed up for this.
Bro, that's like the Joker when he realized he owed money to the IRS. He's like, look, I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, hell no.
Nope.
Nah, bro.
Nope.
I fear the IRS before I fear Batman. Fuck out of here. Meanwhile, our boy, Mr. I Hate Black People, Sheriff Clark, that dude was catching L's left and right this year, too.
Yo, he was another one that disappeared because he was supposed to be on Trump's council or something. He disappeared. Then we had Omarosa. I love how Omarosa thought she could
man, I heard about her.
She left the fourth hour. She finally got bounced.
I like how she tried to hop in the arms of black people, and black people in unison was like, no, chick, go home.
You threw us under the bus. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yo, man, like you black people, I can't, like, I'm with my man in that one video. I can't even call her a coon. You're not a coon. You just a sideshow, really. You like you need to take a sabbatical out in, I don't know, Greenland, Brazil. I don't give a fuck. Go somewhere, bitch, because we don't want you.
The ghost of Michael Clark Duncan disapproves of this.
Exactly.
You want to know my favorite, like one of the favorite things that I enjoyed this year? Was watching Bernie Sanders turn red every time he had to ask simple questions to dumbass people that work with Trump.
You know what, man? You know what? I know I don't want to go into Hillary and Bernie, but Bernie really had the look on his face for every dumb fucking question about Trump and any Trump supporters. Like Bernie was just like, why me?
I mean, you saw him literally turn red in the face for every question that he had to ask. It's like he knows I'm gonna ask this question and you're gonna be a complete dumbass and not give me the right answer.
So how many years did you work there? How many years? How many years did you work? I worked 1.5 years, but you said that, so you have no experience. I have some experience, but not enough. Do you have any experience in it? I would say I have some. Do you have any experience? So that's a no. So that's a no. That's a no. Good. Okay. We can move on to the next question. Good. God dang. Oh my God, man. Also, no, we're getting this out the way right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see anything on the 3 Twitter that talks about Hillary Clinton and it seems like they're on your side, on Hillary's side, that is all Chris. Me and Eris do not approve. D and DJ Sue do not approve.
Can I be frank though? It's
go
less.
ahead,
It's
talk
less.
about
It's,
your,
it's,
go ahead. Talk
it's
about
less
your
about.
favorite
Here's the thing.
man.
It's not the aspect of supporting Hillary, but I just find it funny that the Republicans keep bringing up Hillary and Obama as though they are still active. and shit.
You know what? Here's my
That's
thing.
what pisses me off. That's why I bring it up, because it's like Hillary's like, she on the book, fine, but it's like, yo, y'all act as though she's still running. She ain't running. What are we doing, Republicans? Like, what the fuck?
My thing is this. Is actually my anger is more toward the black people that are still supporting Hillary. It's like, yo, she had that one Hot 16 freestyle and never won the competition. So why are y'all still out here? Like, she put out an album. What you say?
So she's papoose. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she's a papoose of the political world. Why y'all act like she put out an album that was hot? She never did. So I don't know why y'all here like, man, she the best MC in the world. She dropping all this tea and never won though. So I'm just saying, you can say what you want about Bernie Bros. Speaking of which, Bernie Bros and people who support Bernie Sanders are two different people. Can we get that very straight? Also, the
Bernie
only
Bros
niggas
are
that
assholes, people that support Bernie, they're pretty cool people. I mean,
like we're fine. And the only thing that gets me is when I get a black person looking at you, Chris, that tells me, well, Bernie didn't support black people. Nigga, you support Hillary. Shut up. It's the same thing to me, man. Man, he ain't do this. He ain't support. You know, he missed the opportunity in the South to really support black people. Hillary Clinton went around talking about she had hot sauce in her purse like Beyonce, thinking that black people. If that what you think is supporting black people, I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Can I be real though? I mean, look, Bernie really could have pulled a Barack and beat Hillary. I'm just saying he could have. It worked in his favor. It was working in his favor.
Here's my thing. I don't know what to believe anymore, because on one end, I get that the DMC fucked him over, but on the other end, Bernie fucked himself over. And on the other end, it's going to be real, the Russians had something to do with this.
The Ruskies. Vladimir is literally like winking his eyes like, yes.
Go ahead. Vote for Hillary. That's what we want you to do. Vote Hillary in. It's like, oh, actually, you know what? That's all this political stuff, and we can go on to something better, much better than political stuff.
I will.
But this is how we end this. You know what made my day of all this crap of, oh man, Bernie fucked up, Hillary fucked up, Trump cheated with the Russians, they did that. The best thing came out. Jill Stein was in with the Russians.
No, what? No, D. Really?
Oh,
really?
That warms my heart.
Listen,
you mean tell me the one that sat there
the chick
and
that stole
like
the chick that stole $3 million in revote money?
I mean, bruh. You mean to tell me the one that's out here talking all that hot shit was dirtiest one of everybody, and she got
the Vincent man. It's me, Austin. Son of a bitch.
Who didn't see that coming?
She had the nerve to be like, I had no collusion with Russia. 2 months earlier, like 2 months earlier. A picture of like 4 oligarchs and Vladimir effing Putin with her. I'm like, yo, fuck this whole election. Burn it with fire, put it in kerosene, and then pee on it when it's burnt. I am done with it. I don't want to see this thing. The second it is going to happen, when Trump gets impeached, I'm glad. That means we can kind of move on because this whole election can burn in the lake of hell.
Hey, I know who also had a horrible year, and I'm laughing and smiling ear to ear. EA. Let me start things off here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
let me kick it off like this.
We jumping in the game, and okay,
jumping the game in here. EA finally realized when you're under Disney, you don't fuck up their money.
Here's the thing. Chris, me and Chris have been having this ongoing discussion about the evilness of Disney, and which really comes down to just them being super communists, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing about communists. They don't. I mean super communists, super capitalists. Excuse me. I'm sorry, super capitalists. And the one thing that we know about it is that, of course, you're going to go for the money. This is what you don't do with evil companies. You don't fuck up their grain.
You don't. EA, in their infinite wisdom, try to pull the same shenanigans in Battlefront 2 like they did in Battlefront 1. And all the outrage went on EA, and Disney was like, hold up, what the fuck's going on over here? No, we can't do this. No.
Lord Mickey heard about that.
EA, it's like Disney was like, yeah, so you're gonna release all this DLC for free. And you just looked at him like, for free? No. Our plans is ruined.
But Lord Mickey, we can't possibly let the humans touch it, and like, you know, he levitated on one
Like force choke.
I will not let you besmirch the name of Disney.
No, actually, he while he's force choking him, he says, "I will not let you besmirch the name of Disney." Oh,
thank you, you did it right.
Yeah, EA, they tried to pull some shenanigans with loot boxes and stuff. That was the buzzword of the year for good reasons. And loot boxes, that was the name of the game. And EA egregiously was pulling that bullshit in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I think this is the year that people finally just started wising up and it was like, yo, this is bullshit. What the fuck, man? Loot boxes?
But you know what? But here's the thing.
This has most definitely been the year of loot boxes.
It wasn't really EA's sin to begin with when you really look at it, because this all actually started with Overwatch. Overwatch was really the ones who really started doing this egregious shit with loot boxes. But you got to realize, people, and they still kind of are just saying, well, as long as I get my fucking cake, I don't care. That's what people been doing with these loot boxes anyway. Just been kicking that on the side, like, yeah, it's bad, but whatever BS excuse you can come up with.
Yeah, as long as I get X, Y, and Z, I'm good.
It's like I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah. You know, when you do this kick it down the road type of mentality, people are gonna be doing that ish. So people were kind of ignoring it. And I remember when I was right after I stopped playing Overwatch because the demo closed down on me. But I remember when it started coming out, I was like, that's kind of stupid, man. Like what they were offering the loot boxes was just ways of keeping you playing for hours and hours and hours and not exactly what you want. Oh, shut up, yada, 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 yada. And then EA, because EA, here's the funny thing about EA. When you see two evil empires do evil shit, you know what I'm saying? EA went ahead and did something even more evil than they should have done and fucked themselves over. And I just thought to myself, like, wow. So EA just put themselves on blast. Ain't nobody going to be that stupid to do the exact same. Activision, what are you doing?
It's like,
oh, no, wait. Hold on, D. That's Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Activision Blizzard. You mean to tell me, so let me get this straight. Call of Duty, which pretty much made the same damn game as EA, decided to do the same. They did the drop boxes on the beach, though, man. Like, they would drop in front of you, and it's one of the most stupidest things in the world. In order to get a trophy, you have to watch somebody else open up their loot box.
Yep.
So
oh my
ridiculous.
God. That is beyond one of the most. That's not even. I don't think that's evil, but I don't think that's evil, but it's just fucked up. Oh my God, video games to me. I don't know, but other than that, other than just the dumbness of loot boxes and how they
Kojima had a balling ass year with this strange ass fucking game.
Yeah, Kojima with thank you, thank you, Senpai-san, for whatever the fuck that was.
Don't worry, my child. I'm here to feed you.
Yo, Sony literally came in with like that dude that finally got elevated to boyfriend status and was like, "Hey, Kojima, you know Konami fucking you over. Come over here. I'll fuck you gently. Here's some money. Buy something."
And speaking of funny shit from Kojima and and that damn game Death Stranding, we're getting not only Norman Reedus, but we're also getting our boy
Guillermo del
freaking Guillermo del Toro is going to be in this game too.
Again, I maintain it's going to do Metal Gear Solid. It's going to get that 14 million. Everybody going to be partying, and then the party's going to be over after those 2 weeks.
What you think Sony was going like, hey, yo, so these numbers were strong. What happened?
Can we get some DLC? And Kojima's going to be like, oh, no.
He's going to turn to your boy off of Nintendo. Please understand.
You know, and speaking of Sony and their shit, How about Sony with that PlayStation experience?
That
was one of the worst conferences I've ever seen.
Can I be real about this? It's what me and D say on the sports show. E3 and like PlayStation experience and a lot of stuff, it's gonna end up going the way of the dodo because, especially Game Awards, because nobody fucking cares about them shits anymore.
Well, Game Awards actually was kind of on the come up because since they left, since them Spike TV and Doritos and Mountain Dew checks stopped coming in, Keeley, like Jeff Keeley had to come in and do everything himself, and that's why he got sponsored by what, Red Bull. Red Bull was the one that took over.
I think
so he picked up a new sponsor, and they actually had more shit to show at the Video Game Awards than there was at these other shows.
I just never cared for it though. I mean, even when it was on G4, I was just like, you know.
I think what it is that because you guys also realize that the companies are showing their real colors of not caring. See, to me, those Video Game Awards are more for the developers, but even then, it's still like a
very fan bias.
Still like, yeah, it's very fan bias.
It's like best sports game, Madden wins again because okay, fine.
But then you gotta think about how much money is EA dumping into that. Because you gotta think, despite EA probably not giving a crap, they probably dumped enough money in there to sway somebody's own vote.
Yeah, that's true. That is 100%
so
true.
That's what I'm saying. Same rule applies in that regard to me.
Yeah, but I mean, on top of all that and stuff, I mean, I gotta be real about this. I did not see this coming. The Street Fighter EX characters actually getting their own video game. Didn't see that shit coming.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know?
Arika had teased. They teased this, what was it, earlier this year?
Yeah.
They had teased, it was supposed to be an April Fool's joke. Mm-hmm. The April Fool's joke was them showing off this really, really, really high quality video of freaking Kyrie and one of the other characters from the EX series fighting each other. Mm-hmm. And it was basically the new Fighting Layer game. Everybody said, holy shit. Please tell me this is new. Like, please tell me this is an actual guy working on. If you guys need money, like through Kickstarter or whatever, we will fund this shit. Like, fans were coming in droves saying, we want this. This is all because everybody just still need to get the bad taste of Street Fighter V out of their mouths. So they saw
until Arcade Edition, but yeah, you're right.
And even then, like CJ, still that's nothing more than a Band-Aid on a bad relationship. All right.
Is it a Band-Aid? Is it a Band-Aid? Really?
It is. It is.
I call season 2 a Band-Aid.
No, season 2 is just no.
Season two was
DJ
Sue. I got you. Right. DJ Sue. All right, guys. Season 2 was nothing more than the husband coming into the house where his wife has a black eye. Sweetie, I have some chocolates. All right, I got your favorite Sleepless in Seattle. Okay, all right, and I got us a good a dinner. It's going to be at Sergio's, you know. You like Sergio's, don't you? Yeah. Okay. So I'm ready, and you wear your favorite dress, okay? And then he comes downstairs. Oh, you're wearing the t-shirt and jeans, Jim. Okay, can we still go? Yeah, we can go to Sergio's. Okay. Fuck.
And then she has the Viola Davis picking up a purse and leaving meme gif happening.
Yeah, that's all that is. Like,
second of all,
I'm still going to eat that nigga, but look, for real, you done. This relationship is over.
Second of all, CJ, Arcade Edition is really nothing more than just a package with a bunch of DLC codes. They're just giving that shit to you.
As I told D, at least I can earn that shit compared to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where I gotta buy shit.
You know what?
Even in
Infinite, man, that feels like a disappointment, doesn't it?
It was.
It was an okay game. I think the only reason why, as much as people talk their shit about it and stuff, people are liking it is because of they got rid of the fucking bullshit Infinites from 3.
I don't really think I haven't heard anybody complain so much about the Infinites because let's think about this, CJ. When I can raw tag at any time that I want, and my partner comes in with a charging attack that's +5 on both hit and block, I got nothing to worry about. Matter of fact, I get a free mix-up out of the game. I just started playing this game a week ago, and I can already mix up the pros.
But see, here's my thing, and it was like what Vincent said. we gave Marvel vs. Capcom 2 a lot of time, and that shit had a lot of broken stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that the old games were perfect. Trust me, no, in no way, shape, or form. We had 5 games that we held on to for 10 years. They were all broken.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
there's no that. But the only difference is unlike today, where we just complain on Capcom Unity or email Harada and jump on Twitter and all that shit. They didn't patch it. We had to figure it out.
But that's the thing. We're in a different age. People don't want to figure it out. They want it patched immediately. So I can at least give them credit for patching it. But like, how do you go from a fight money system in 5 and not implement that in Infinite? That's my only issue with Infinite. That was really my only issue. It's like, couldn't just do the same thing in Infinite? I mean, I don't mind.
Well, you see, Infinite wasn't backed by Sony money.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah. Infinite wasn't backed by Sony money. And on top of that, this is supposed to be like Marvel's thing. Like Marvel was holding on to this for dear life. They wanted to make this a platform. And now there are some people that are holding on to, they're holding on to hope that now the Fox and Disney merger had taken place, that the X-Men characters are going to be put into this game.
Probably not going to hear anything until mid next year on that front.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're not going to hear nothing because, first of all, Arcade Edition is coming out. You got Fighters coming out. They're not. Capcom was smart, they're gonna hold back and not say nothing until probably not until after Capcom Cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. If anything, that would be the perfect time to be like, and here's a new trailer, and then bam, Wolverine. I'll say this though, shocking moment for me: Geese Howard and Tekken 7. Shut up and take my fucking money.
Everybody and a mama just dropped it. I remember waking up and seeing that. I was like, no. My son looking at me crazy as hell. Like, who's that, Dad? I'm like, Geese Howard. Who is that? And I got look.
The funny thing is that I called this.
No, my son was like, Dad, who's Geese Howard? And I got offended. Like, how the fuck you don't know about Geese Howard? And I thought, D, he want to know nothing about Geese Howard. Okay, cool.
Listen. The Geese Howard theme played like doom, tink, doom. Tink. I'm like, oh shit, Geese!
Oh man,
that is still the most badass boss themes in video game history.
Full disclosure, my dick got hard as fuck.
Geese Howard got bars in this game. When he says "give in to your fears," it's like, oh, well, there you go. I'm there.
Actually, and it wasn't even. Hold on, so much the Geese reveal. Because remember he got revealed at a tournament, so there was Geese and Trunks. Trunks got revealed for Dragon Ball FighterZ because everybody was hoping that he was going to be in the game.
Yeah.
The most, what the most hilarious one was to me, man. I was watching. I forgot what. I don't know. I didn't see it live until later.
Hold on, D. Hold on. So, I didn't mean to cut you off. CJ, you also forgot Geese Howard and Noctis.
Noctis, I was just kind of like, okay, that I guess.
But no, Noctis more. He honestly belongs more in Soul Calibur than Tekken, but whatever.
Yeah. I'll get the Final Fantasy 15.
Which that game also got announced too.
Yeah, I'll get the Final Fantasy 15. Go ahead, D. What were you saying?
Nah, man, the funniest reveal ever to me was when they revealed the Ninja Turtles in Injustice. I
had a collective like, the fuck is this?
No, because I saw the live reaction to it, and it was like, what? Oh, yeah! And it's like all these 30-year-old men. Hell out. I died laughing, man. That had to been one of the most hilarious reveals.
I think the only part of that trailer I was befuddled. I was like, really? Enchantress? Really?
I'm like, Enchantress, and I kind of seen that coming. I mean, I kind of seen them getting somebody that was basic, and they were like, "Hey, man, I'm playing Enchantress."
We couldn't get Raven we gotta get Enchantress. All right, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't get Raven back. We didn't get what's his name? Not Azrael. Yeah, Azrael. We didn't get Azrael back. No, I'm sorry, Ares. We didn't get Ares back.
Well, Ares. Didn't Ares get killed in Injustice 1?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He just showed up in the game, and then that was it.
Yeah, fought Wonder Woman and then dipped. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was. But yeah, the Fighting EX game though and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'll just say that it's definitely gonna be interesting.
Have you guys? I never got a chance to play it, but did you guys play the beta?
Yeah, I played a little bit of the beta. Like I said, I mean, you know how back in the day we played EX during Seratsville and stuff. It's the same thing,
Right.
stuff. So you know you're not missing anything. Like I said, it's just updated graphics and things like that. So hey, you're gonna like it. You're
I
gonna
mean,
like it.
I've actually played like the actual fighting layer, like the old game from back in the day. Like there's still an arcade cabinet that has fighting layer in it.
Wow, huh? That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, but did y'all play Final Fantasy 15?
I did not.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I did not.
okay. For a
That's all
game,
you.
for a game that was 10 years in the making, I'm gonna say 10 years. I mean, it felt like it was fucking 10 years.
It was 10.
Yeah, it was. So 10 years in the making.
Dude, it's fucking
Um,
Nomura.
I will say this: Square is lucky that game is good. They are so lucky that game is good because I know they're doing a lot of added content. It's free updates and all that stuff. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said, story is kind of a fucking looted once it gets near the end. But like I said,
Dude, that's every Final
yeah, it's
Fantasy.
every Final Fantasy I know. So I guess I was shocked because I was expecting the worst. And when I bought the game, it's a lot of fucking content for the $60 game. This is actually pretty fun. You know, it's a fun game. It's a very fun.
But you
game.
gotta think about it, man. Square literally stopped making that. I mean, not stopped making the game, but they held it from being released because they really wanted to make it as perfect as possible. They didn't want to go back and patch it. They didn't want to go back and do anything to it. So I'm not shocked that it came out the way it did to the actual reception it got. The reception it got is what really surprised me. I thought there was going to be like, you know, people, Final Fantasy, you're still stupid or something like that. You know, I mean, you know, I'm kind of sore because Final Fantasy, you know, I just gotta be real with you. Final Fantasy has always burnt me in some type of way, but I can be real. I can be real with that. But that being said, though, I get why people were like kind of worried, like this game was going to be ass or whatever like that. So the way it came out and the way that everybody just kind of reacted to it was just amazing, man.
Yeah. Like
So
I said,
I would say like, good Lord, they're lucky as all good because it was bad and took this long to come out.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Oh
and on
my
top of
God.
that, so this has also been the year. The Yakuza series has been got a resurgence this year. You
Yeah,
got
Yakuza Zero,
Yakuza Zero,
Yakuza Kiwami.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something, and you're gonna laugh at this, D, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna laugh at this, Sue. So D, you remember how in Yakuza 3, you know, Kazuma doing his singing in the karaoke shit?
Oh Jesus! Yes,
Okay.
that's shit. I don't know why I said.
Hey,
oh,
it was manly as fuck
shit.
too, right? He
was
was
manly
pouring
as
his
hell,
heart
man.
out.
I
So
was telling you how it was, bro.
So in Yakuza 0, there is disco dancing. And let me tell you something. Kazuma and Majima, they can fucking dance their ass off. That fucking mini game,
Tear it up anyway, though, man.
yo, that mini game, if you look it up, it is fucking hilarious with their dancing. It's like Kazuma, the stoic Yakuza dude, is just dancing his ass off like Saturday Night Fever. All right, cool. That's fine. I'm perfectly content with this.
Well, you know what? D, that's CJ, that doesn't surprise me at all because earlier this week I was DJing at this little spot over in Shibuya, and there was this dude in a business suit. It was actually a group of them. Really, it was about they came in about 4 deep, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, all right, they're just gonna stand around, they're gonna smoke cigarettes and drink. They ain't gonna do nothing. I get on and start playing. And this is from the mix that I actually played from like that I put up earlier. I start playing, and at first they nod their head to it. They start, you know, they getting into the groove. And I think about a good 5 songs in, they just started just dancing out of nowhere. Like I saw one of them just like literally rip off his freaking blazer and just started going in. So when I saw this, I said, you know what, Japan? Nothing surprises me anymore with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, like were they salarymen?
Yeah. I mean, they were just businessmen, but they came in, like I said, they came in all suited and everything. I'm thinking they were just coming in, just trying to get a relaxing, you know, just chill, you know, because this was in the lounge area. These dudes are going in. They had like a full circle dance battles and shit, man. It was wild.
Oh, it's been a year for New Japan because, side note, they've been invading games. Tekken 7 and Yakuza 6, they are like heavy in. Big time.
Yes.
I told you, man.
I got that. You know, it's funny you mentioned that with Tekken because
Harada.
You got the Tanahashi fucking costume?
No, I didn't get the costume. What I got was this. This was the night that Tekken was about to come out. Harada was doing an event. It was like a, kind of like a release party. So we are in Akihabara playing Ultimate Tekken, and Harada calls up an announcement and has everybody that wants to participate do rock, paper, scissors. So he rock, paper, scissors everybody in the room all at once, and the only one left standing was this dude right here. So I got the Rainmaker / King T-shirt.
Yeah, the Okada King, and I think Tanahashi and Lars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the laws one, yeah.
Yeah, but in Yakuza 6, we get Naito, we get Okada, we get Tanahashi.
Togi's in it. Togi, Kabe.
Tenzan, I think Satoshi.
What, Kojima?
Yeah, Kojima and Toriano.
Oh, Yano? Yano's in the game?
Yep.
Oh, Dad, the mixtape king's in the game. Now I really got to play it.
I was like, yo, that's on top, and that's on top of our boy Beat Takeshi being in the game too.
Yeah, man. I keep on forgetting that he was in the game. Man, I got to play that thing, man.
Yeah, it comes out next year, but it's already out in Japan now and stuff. But yeah, New Japan had a resurgence, but the ones in Tekken 7 had me rolling. I was like, well, that's awesome. Bullet Club, cool, dope.
The reason why
everybody's got a Bullet Club shirt.
The reason why is because New Japan, they're really flexing the fact that they're owned by a toy company now. Much like, it's kind of ironic when you really think about it, because WWE has a really big contract with Mattel. So it's almost on the same level, because New Japan has nothing but like they have card games and all the rest of the thing. All of that has been coming out in the last couple of years, and they've been really pushing it, and they're trying to make their brand bigger and bigger and bigger. So it surprised me that they got into video games, that they got into different aspects of Japanese pop culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. They're just trying to make their brand much bigger, and that's why them and WWE haven't been buddy, but it's more been like fist bump type of relationship, where it's like, I see what you're doing, nigga. See what you're doing. Make that money, B. It's been that type of thing. There's still competition, but it's like, I bet it's like, yeah, I see what you're doing, B. You just trying to be like, nigga, I try to be like you. Yeah, all right, cool. They roll the window. Man, fuck that nigga. Yeah, fuck him, man.
Meanwhile, if you want to talk disappointments.
Oh wait, before we get to disappointments, like CJ, we got another one that's also been on the come up, and that's SNK.
Oh yes, they have. The latest KOF, good.
Latest KOF game was good, and also the King of Fighters anime, even though it's short, like every single episode is short.
Time out. There's another anime.
Yeah, King of Fighters Destiny.
I heard there was an anime. I didn't even watch it.
Jesus.
I've been keeping up with it. Like I've watched every single episode, because they just come out whenever they want. Really, I would say through because
what are they, webisodes or something like that?
Yeah, they're webisodes. They come out on YouTube, and like if you follow their
22 episodes, god damn.
I've watched every single episode. Bruh, the Easter eggs in this anime is ridiculous. I saw one of my favorite Easter eggs. It's from Real About Fatal Fury. Like, CJ, you know about this one. Do you know the poster for the game of Real About Fatal Fury, where you see Terry looking all beat up and shit? Mm-hmm. And you see his hat get stepped on? They put that in the anime when he fights Geese.
Huh. Interesting.
Geese steps on his freaking hat, and everybody in the comment section was nuts. They say, "Yo, that was from Real Bout."
It doesn't take much. See, this is what I'm talking about. It don't take much with a lot of people. Much like wrestler fans, it don't take much. All you need to do is play Undertaker's dong.
Listen, like D said, when we saw that Geese Howard theme in Tekken 7, my dick was hard. I was like, yes.
Like, it don't take much. It doesn't take much for video game fans, man. It really don't take much, man.
A side note about the Geese Howard trailer: the fact that you can counter fucking super moves in fucking is easily the fucking. That's how you know Geese Howard is boss like. It's like, nope, sorry, nope, you're done. Sorry, nope, you're done.
I mean, you gotta time the hell out of that shit, though. Like, you would have to do it before they activate it.
And also his super with "Now Die," done. Yep.
And they gave him his deadly rave.
Yeah. Just side note. But yeah, I'm looking at the opening now. I was like, yeah, that looks straight out of King of Fighters A maximum impact almost.
Yeah, the animation style is CGI, but the episodes themselves, like if you cut out what happened previously, you cut out the opening and the ending, you're really watching about a good 6 to 8 minutes of actual footage.
You know, the anime has been doing that a lot lately. At least in the last like probably 5 or 6 years, they've been doing a lot of webisodes like that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These short ass episodes. They've been doing that a lot in anime lately.
Oh,
and
man.
also SNK they've decided to put out, the classic games that made them popular again. They've reprinted their posters again.
So
I'm still waiting on that Geese Howard, Billy Kane, and Hopper and Ripper joint.
So we getting that HD Neo Turf Masters or nah?
Probably. I mean, Windjammers came out.
I'm sorry, they brought Windjammers back out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Windjammers. See,
Yeah.
and you want to know what's funny about Windjammers? Discman, which is kind of like the spinoff of the game, even though it's a company, everybody was content with that until Windjammers got a re-release on PS4, and everybody was going nuts for that game. Like somebody, like I remember somebody say, "Yo, I want Windjammers to be at Evo. There needs to be a Windjammers tournament."
Man, see, motherfuckers like y'all fuck it up for everybody else.
Oh,
No,
son.
see, and it can't be for people like me because y'all familiar with that arcade in Tokyo called Mikado, where they run tournaments for every game. I mean, we're talking games like in the 90s. They're still running tournaments for like I watched a Rival Schools tournament. I watched freaking Vampire Savior tournament. They even had a tournament for Air Guys, and they had a tournament for Bubble Bobble. They do tournaments for any game. That's why I love that place.
Even rock,
Hey, you
paper,
wanna hear
scissors.
You want to hear the bullshit though, man? I got excited. I was like I said, I've been playing my arcade emulator, right? And I found Windjammers. Like, oh shit, Windjammers. You want to play that, son? My son looked at me like, what's Windjammers? Like, nigga, it's you wouldn't like it. Like, nah, son. You got PS4. This shit's not gonna amaze you.
Hey, all I'm saying is this. So No Man's Sky. Wow.
Ugh.
Just wow.
That is amazing. You know what? No Man's Sky was a game I always wanted to play. Always wanted to have, man, because I played what was that? I played Wing Commander Privateer. That was one of my favorite computer games, right? And basically you can do whatever you want. You can be a pirate, you can be a tradesman, you can actually set up some things where you can work for the military, you can be a hitman and all the rest of that. There was many things you could be. And I was thinking like, oh snap, so it's going to be like that. So even before, and I had just enough money to actually buy it, I was like, I'm going to get this shit sweet. And that's when the floodgates opened. Everything about that game was a lie. Everything about that game was a lie. And the fact that my man went on Stephen Colbert's show and just straight up lied about everything that you can't do that.
I felt
man.
bad because I was defending that game too. I was like, it can't be that bad, guys. It can't. And I'm like, oh.
That game was god awful.
And
Like,
it's,
I didn't even have to play it. I didn't even have to. I had a feeling because this is a problem when you have these like independent game developers that are making the game and they're not being backed by anybody. They have a horrible track record of sticking to what they say and putting out a quality product. Looking at you, Mighty Number 9. Looking at you, Ukulele.
Boy, man. It made me look at really like, well, I like Hello Games. They did some stuff before. They can make this shit work. Maybe it'd be like, what? I mean, but nothing was in it. Nothing was in that game that was, nothing was there at all, man. I was just like,
until
that can't
2 months ago when they patched it and it finally became the game that we were fucking promised. So, there you go.
And guess what, Z? It didn't even matter.
Yeah.
Because we all dropped it, got refunds. Oh, that was the other thing. Was it this year or was it last year that Steam introduced getting refunds back for games that you don't like?
I believe it was last year.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. But hey, the petties with Capcom, because they looked at Mighty Number 9 and was like, oh yeah, hold on, we can do this better. Here's Mega Man 11. Let's keep the party going.
Hold on, Mega Man 11 and also the Mega Man X collection on every platform.
Yeah, they was just like, yeah, y'all like Mighty Number 9 now. Sorry, why don't you come back over here?
I was laughing because not even it wasn't so much that Mighty Number 9 came out. DJ Sue was like, "So D, you gonna get that collection of the Mega Man X collection?" And this is coming from a dude that used to buy everything Mega Man. Here's me. I don't care. Like, I don't care no more. I really don't, because it's much like you know how we're kind of mixed on Street Fighter coming out with their anniversary, not their anniversary.
Yeah, the 30th anniversary got announced. That's coming out next year.
I mean, I'm not confused. I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm going to buy it. No. Let me look, dude, nigga, look at me in the eye. I'm getting that. But here's the thing: it's still the fatigue of it. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
Because here's the thing. Here's the sad
Yeah,
part.
I'm gonna get it.
Here's the sad part. Here's the sad part, right? I always tell this people all the time, all right? As much as we want Capcom to bring back Rival Schools and Vampire Saver and all those games.
That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed,
as much as we want them to bring it back, I have to look at people and be like, look, I want those games back too, but are they going to sell? Even if Capcom is it going to sell? That's the thing.
Here's see CJ, you looking at it from that perspective. I'm looking at it from this perspective. I don't want you guys to put these games out.
I'll take
upgrades
of it. I'll take HD upgrades of it.
I'll take that. But hold on. See, asking for sequels and shit. I don't want them.
No, I don't want
them. And the reason why I don't want them is because let's think back to Power Stone 2. Remember when Power Stone 2 gave you all of that shit where you can make your own weapons, you had to unlock characters? Just imagine if that game was released today. If that game was released today, almost everything would have been DLC. Characters would have been DLC. There would have been seasons of this bullshit. Instead of just giving us the damn game.
But it would have, man. But it really would have.
The same thing goes for Project Justice, which I think is probably the biggest atrocity from Capcom, because that was one of the most original games that they came up with, where the game mechanics itself was completely different. The art style, everything's original with Rival Schools. And they've done nothing with that platform since.
Just Sakura and Kyo, that's it. And Batsu.
You know what? I think I don't even think it's so much that, like, see, it ain't because you ain't put out Rival Schools, they don't care. Like, there's a difference between your game to come out and just seeing it for what it is. You know what I mean? If it ain't going to make money, then of course they're not going to bring it out. I wouldn't dare tell Capcom to bring out a game they know they're not going to make money on, or know that we're not. You know what I mean? That's the really important thing. We're not going to buy it.
Yeah, they believe that Capcom believed that nobody wanted was new Darkstalkers, because first of all, the way you guys put out interest in like the way you were trying to gain interest in Darkstalkers was quite piss poor. You put out that Resurrection, which was only the first or second. It wasn't even all three games. It was like you just put out two games, one package, no option, and just said, throw it to the wind and let's watch and see what happens. You didn't promote it.
I mean, Strider sold more than fucking Resurrection. That's sad.
Yeah, and that's because they promoted it.
Yeah.
When you put out a game that has no promotion and expecting to get $1 million in sales, I don't know what the hell you guys are thinking.
Yeah. I expected that. But hey, they got to win with Resident Evil 7. Congrats, Capcom. You went back to your roots. Thank you.
Yeah, they got to. No, hold on. They got to win. Meet its sales expectations.
And you know what? They're gonna make a sequel because you know what they're gonna do? Fuck it. They're gonna put out Resident Evil 2 HD upgrade. That's what they're gonna do.
Well, yeah. Everyone already knows that a remake for Resident Evil 2 is coming out, and it hasn't been announced, but it kind of was announced that Devil May Cry 5 is coming. Oh, Devil May Cry HD.
God. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Devil May Cry HD is getting.
I'm so mad that Chris really thought they were gonna come.
Because the legacy of Devil May Cry was going to be on that piece of shit fucking Ninja Theory game was saddening. It really was.
Okay. Can I comment? Yes, while the story, the dialogue, and all that shit was quite bad in DMC, the gameplay itself was actually fun.
Yeah.
That's all fun. The fun color-coded fucking enemies is fun. Go fuck yourself, all right?
No. Hold on, CJ. Before you get too hot over here,
when I'm referring
spicy,
to
all right?
fun,
I'm getting spicy. All right.
okay, before you get all hot, just chill. When I'm referring to fun, I'm referring to the boss fights.
Okay. Fair. All right. Fair. All right. You got me on that.
Look,
DMC has some really fun boss fights. So hey, fight me, all right?
I take it one step further. It was different. It was something that they wanted to. Now, Chris, I have seen you support pieces of crap. I have seen you support pieces of crap.
I supported DMC too. All right. I'll happily admit that. All right.
No. You sit there. Hey, 6'4", there and let me talk to you, okay? No, I have seen you support the weakest of weak. Okay, I seen you give excuses to things that don't deserve it. Okay, DMC, yeah, it wasn't no Devil May Cry game, but you know what? At least they tried something different, something that you always back up with something that you halfway like. At least it was different. So guess what? At least it was different.
There's different, and then there's you're trying to be edgy for no goddamn reason.
Okay.
Oh yeah, edgy is Dante. Dante being an edgelord.
Now let's make that very clear. Yeah, they tried a little bit too hard with that, and that wasn't gonna work. Because here's the thing: guys and girls were attracted to Dante, and then you just switch up the whole thing on him. You can't, bruh. You just can't go from I don't wash myself, but you don't care.
You made Virgil fucking Michael Fassbender and shit. That's what they did to Virgil. I was like, really? Michael Fassbender?
You made Virgil Michael Fassbender. You can't do that. You just can't switch up like that.
Now,
and this is
what I did.
A fan of the game. I can
what
tell
I
you
did like about what they did to Dante is that classic Dante that we all know and love. Been around 10 years. Capcom was so quick to retire him and quote unquote reboot him with DMC that when that game didn't sell, they went crawling back and pulled Dante back out again and put him in Marvel Infinite. But still gave everybody the big middle finger by making his alternate costume freaking Dante.
Just to remind people that existed. I'm like, no. Once DMC 5 happens, once DMC 5 happens, they're gonna turn to Mariah Carey. I don't know this person. I don't know them.
See, that's the funny thing. As you think that was a middle finger, I still at the same time think Capcom and Ernest thought that they could go ahead and just pull the wool over people's eyes on that, man. Like, nah, man, they ain't gonna miss that. They ain't gonna miss that.
Or that was Capcom accepting the L in there, just saying, fuck it, throw it in there.
Or just Ono. Or here's Ono. Put it in there. Why? Just do it. Just do it.
Actually, well, you know what? Ono didn't have nothing to do with Infinite.
Look, hey, Eric, tell that to Capcom fans. Ono done everything.
Ono trolls the fuck out of you for no damn reason, and you're just like,
speaking of trolling the fuck out of us. How
I love Blanca showed up and everybody instantly just came on.
I was just about to say that. How did y'all like that trailer reveal? First of all, we all knew that Sakura was coming, but we see the return of Cody, Blanca, and then finally the GOAT Sagat.
First off, Cody got his life right with Jesus.
Yeah,
bro, I'm willing to bet that Cody is actually the mayor.
He's the mayor of Metro City now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
D pointed out during his final fight thing with his kids that Hagar was a horrible mayor.
Man, I was playing that with my kids. All these thugs coming out left and right. And I'm thinking to myself, how did Hagar get elected?
I promised to take down the Mad Gear gang and get rid of crime. It's like, all right, I guess we vote for him. He throws pipes at you, girls. All right, cool.
I mean, for real, man. Like, hey, throw a pipe, stop crime. Or real talk. Half of his campaign was bought with drug money, and Hagar was just quiet about it, and then they took her. And let's just be real, that wasn't part of the deal. That wasn't part of the deal.
Get a picture of fucking Rolento handing him off bills and shit in the alleyway and stuff.
Hey, ready?
So how about Injustice 2?
Injustice was all right, man.
It kind of came and went for me. It kind of came and went for me just because I look at the story, and I was like, this really, it was like, okay, Superman is, he's not crazy, but he's still crazy. And then
I see what he was trying to do. I saw what he was trying to do. Yeah. It was kind of confusing for me, but what I did give it up was that the game did what it was supposed to do. It improved on the last thing they made.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's like
get
a
that.
night,
They
bro.
improved.
It's like a night difference.
I mean, it took
when you look at-
it took stuff. I mean, to me, it's a cycle. If you never paid attention from MK9 up to this point, it's like when MK9 happened, when they did the first Injustice, took all the stuff from MK9 and improved on it. Then you had what was it?
like MKX.
MKX.
When MKX came out, they took elements from that and threw it into Injustice 2.
Yeah, so Injustice 2 is taking everything from MKX, so now the next Mortal Kombat is going to probably take stuff from Injustice 2 and do something else. So it's like a vicious circle here where it's like every game is an improvement.
But then again, Capcom did the same thing back in the 90s into the 2000s. They did almost the same type of template.
Yeah.
What didn't work in this last game or what failed in that game, we're going to improve.
Yeah.
You know, every company does that in their own certain way, unless you're EA Sports and you just say, they'll play it.
Which
you just
they finally wised up my fucking idea I've been saying from Jump Street. Apparently they're not going to do yearly Maddens. They're just going to probably just do updates, which I'm like, well, about fucking time.
Chris, take it from somebody that's on the ground level of this because they said they're going to do it with FIFA. It's a bad idea.
How? Please explain. No. I want to hear how this is a bad idea.
Yearly updates. Okay, when you hear yearly updates, you're thinking straight up download, right?
Yeah. That's first thoughts.
Okay, I got a question. All right, who's running that company again?
Yeah. Sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry. My bad.
Yeah, and with that yearly update, what do you think is going to be hopping out of your pocket?
$15, $20.
You're being generous, my Negro. 15, 20? I hope it's 15, 20. I'm praying when I get FIFA complete, they only charge me that much every year. I am hoping that's all they charge me.
You get a lot of bang for your buck if you charge $20 straight up.
If you're charging $20 straight up, man, that would be awesome. But I know EA because I know EA. I know I'm going to be that way.
I put hope against hope, but you're right.
Now, see, that's the thing. Now, in other words, in theory, it's not a bad idea. It's really, I'd rather you do go for the yearly upgrade like that. You know what I mean? But I know EA. It ain't going to be free. And even if it ain't going to be free, you're going to do these constantly patched. And you're going to be constantly throwing stuff in my face, telling me to buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. Yeah. I know that's what they're going to do because they have done this in different type of ways. I don't trust EA. I don't trust them no farther than I can throw them, man. Straight up, man.
Can I point out the fact that we talk EA? I for the past 2-3 years have realized I have not given a shit about the Need for Speed series since Underground.
I haven't cared since Underground 2, to be honest.
I will say even Black. Need for Speed Black. That was the last
one. I played
Most Wanted. You mean Most Wanted?
Yeah, Most Wanted.
Hold on. Wait. Are you hold on? Because they made two different Most Wanted. Are you talking about 2005 Most Wanted, the Black Edition?
Yeah, the Black Edition. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time I really cared. And then I'm looking at this new Need for Speed Payback. I'm like, can we get back to Fast and Furious Need for Speed Underground? I would really love that.
Here's the sick part about that. I heard it's bad. It
is.
It is good. It's not even like quality bad. You know what I mean?
This Need for Speed is just as bad as the quote unquote Need for Speed game that came out a year ago.
The one based off of that movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it was based off. Well, it might have been based off the movie. I don't know. I didn't see it. I just know that both games for 2 years were bad. Hell, Need for Speed has not been good. Going back to it again since Most Wanted Black Edition.
Actually, scratch that. Last Need for Speed game I did play was Carbon. That was the last one I really played. After that,
that game wasn't that good. Hot Pursuit, I'm sorry.
2010 Hot Pursuit?
Yeah, 2010 Hot Pursuit I thought was going to be decent, but even that one was bad. Hell, Need for Speed The Run was bad.
Oh, The Run was some butt. The Run was some bad. There hasn't, real talk, honestly, in a way, Need for Speed Underground 2 wasn't that good.
Well, let's be real about this. Underground got off because Fast and Furious. Underground capitalized off it, but by then, that's when the Fast and Furious kind of made that turn into being heist movies. So nobody really fucking cared.
Nah,
I think the problem was
it didn't turn into a plot. No, when Underground 2, hold on, CJ, when Underground 2 came out, Fast and Furious didn't go full movie until at least like another 5 years.
Well, that's why I said Underground 2 when it dropped. That was like right around when it was making that shift.
No, dude, Underground 2 came out like that following year.
04.
Yeah, and Underground came in 03.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. My bad.
They both came out back to back. Like I said, they didn't go that route, and those movies didn't go that route until like 5 or 6 years from now.
So, yeah, basically right around Carbon. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Because
And we're
09 was Carbon. I remember. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to play. Yeah, we want to sit back and play Carbon, only to see the return of your boy Cross.
That's when they were trying to, like, that's when I realized, I was like, so Carbon takes place at the Most Wanted, and then all of a sudden it was like, Need for Speed Pro Street, because you're a pro now. Like, so you're trying to be like Gran Turismo. This is not good.
Boy, you want to talk about a franchise that suffered from identity crisis.
What, Gran Turismo? Oh, you talking about Need for Speed?
Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Need for Speed tried to be everybody. It tried to be Gran Turismo. It tried to be itself and failed.
Oh man. This was the year of ridiculous and stuff. And that's on top of like things like what was it? Got the Nintendo Switch, which was a huge, this year.
I actually got one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got a Switch.
Got the Zelda game and all that stuff?
Nah, the one this is funny actually. I got the Mario Odyssey edition.
Ah, yes, that was the enigma of a game that a lot of us were side-eyeing earlier this year. Like, Mario Odyssey, he turns into a regular human? All right, I guess.
Like, and it's actually a really fun game. It's really fun.
Pretty sure it is and such. I mean, it is and such. Oh, also, the fucking...
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is actually pretty legit.
I wasn't going to say Xenoblade Chronicles. What the fuck is the name of that movie, the game where you get to shoot the KKK? Shit.
Oh, Wolfenstein. Yeah, Wolfenstein 2.
No. The other game. You play as a black dude and you shoot the KKK.
Oh, what? Mafia 3?
Yeah, Mafia 3. That was the big one this year, too. Unless
Mafia
that
3
was
came
last
out.
year.
I thought that was last year. Yeah, that was Mafia 3.
Okay,
Did
so I
Mafia
don't know why I'm thinking it was this year for some stupid
I'm
reason.
really... No. You could be right, CJ. Like, I could be wrong. Hold on. Let me look that up. Professional podcast.
Yeah, very, very professional. Very professional.
Mafia 3.
That came out last year.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 2016. Shit.
No, it didn't. Mafia 3 came out May of this year.
No. The Mac
No, sorry.
version.
It came out. Yeah, that was the Mac version. I'm tripping. Yeah, it did come out. Yeah, it came out late last year.
Yeah. My bad. Wolfenstein is really the one I was talking about because a lot of people were in their feelings because Trump and you gotta kill Trump supporters in the KKK. I'm like, that's the point of Wolfenstein. Like, what?
I was like, first off, if you just think off the break that Nazis are Trump supporters, what is that telling you about Trump supporters?
You told on yourself, people. You really did.
I mean, like, dude, you didn't even try on that one, man.
I mean, it's there. Oh yeah. Also, hey, congrats, EA. Your fucking Mass Effect over, so we're not getting any more.
Oh, Andromeda?
Yeah, you know what? I played that game. Loved the game, and I was like, man, I can't wait for more. And then, Visual Entertainment is gone. They're done.
Yep. They killed off. They killed that. BioWare is on its way out too.
Which pissed me off because a lot of the reasons why I got Backlash 2 of Mass Effect was because you had a lot of racist assholes that were pissed off that they put a lot of focus on like people's black characters in the game and stuff, and it's like, so you guys are mad about that? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, it's created characters. Like, you're mad because they put a lot of focus on people's like brown skin version of the character, like really, and.
No, but that shows you. But that's just a reflect of that's just the angst of America, man. Because it wasn't just in video games; it was in every other form of media where people are just like, "Why there's more women here? Why is there more black people here? Are you trying to push some agenda on me? You're trying to push this agenda on me." I blame Alex Jones, and I just blame the Alex Jones type white fear.
Yeah.
Just of like, they're going to put poison in our Coca-Cola because they want us to be virgins or stupid shit like that. I don't know.
And also another year that we're not getting Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
Which
I told you.
Which didn't surprise me, just because I said, wait a minute, who's the head person of both Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy remake? Freaking Nomura. I said, yeah, this game ain't gonna come out for another 20 years.
Chris told me in October, Come on, D. It's gonna be out by the end of the year. I told you.
And here's the sad part. They're pushing the game, and you're looking at the game, and I'm like, it looks finished. Like,
It looks finished.
It looks finished, but it's Nomura. Nomura wants to spend. Nomura's going to spend another 10 years refining the game, and then by the time the game is ready out, we already have like new gaming platforms. So PS5 and the new Xbox is going to come out. So he's going to go back to the drawing board and find another gaming engine to rework the game. It's just going to be another endless cycle until he's forced to leave the project and work on something else. It will come out.
Meanwhile,
I like how everybody's blaming Disney for it. Like Disney has something. I love those people, man.
Disney is like us. Disney like us is just sitting back like, so y'all going to release this game or nah?
I'm pretty sure they're going to bring it up to somebody at Disney Interactive. They're like, so Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out next week. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I forgot they was developing that thing. How it look? Oh, that look kind of bad.
I mean, it's like now I gotta go back to fucking Kingdom Hearts 2.8.16-bit whatever final chapter prelude and shit.
Yeah, freaking 2.8 prelude. And
which is fun. It's a fun game. I've been playing it and stuff, and I've been playing Dream Drop Distance.
I almost forgot to mention, you do know that there is a word around the campfire that Kingdom Hearts. So there's going to be another Kingdom Hearts collection being released on PS4. This time it's going to be. No, it's going to be all of them. Kingdom Hearts games, pretty much Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 all thrown together.
I could have sworn it was already out, unless it's just 1.5 and 2.8.
No, because 2.8 came out separately.
Oh, okay, so I get their money up, I guess, but whatever.
That's not even getting their money up. That's trying to make up for all the time they have spent jerking off the last 5 years, actually.
Making the most confusing storyline game ever.
There's no I don't even get the point of this thing no more, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Meanwhile,
man.
I'm sitting back like, so Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Which they said that game's not coming out if we're lucky by 2020. They said even 2020.
Jesus.
So you mean to tell me this game ain't coming out till the freaking Tokyo Olympics? I'm like, all right, good on you, Japan. Good on you.
Better be the fucking second coming. I'll tell you that fucking much.
Like for that, like for this much, like to take a line from Rocco, for this much money and for this much shit, better be brilliant.
So for easy,
I wanted to ask you guys. So the Xbox One X, if anybody really cares about that, did any of you guys get the super over glorified emulator known as the Super SNES Classic Edition?
Why the fuck would I get that when I already got the emulator on my PC? Yes, I'm PC master racing that shit. I don't fucking care. I'm PC master racing that shit.
No, man. Here's my thing. I had an emulator since forever of Super Nintendo, and on top of that, I still got my original one. I mean,
don't get me wrong. Yes, this SNES Classic is HD updated for the games, but it's like, do I really care? Like,
you can go. Depending on the type of emulator, you go into the settings and you can actually change the resolution that makes the game look a little bit better than how it would look normally. I know you can do that with the Wii. Like with the Wii emulator, people are able to play Sonic Colors in 60 frames instead of 30.
Sonic actually had low-key a pretty good year, too. I mean, Sonic Forces actually wasn't that bad. Sonic Forces wasn't that bad. It was not that bad.
Hey, Chris, you just got done throwing stones at DMC. Don't you sit here and do that, okay?
Hey, look.
Come on now. When
it comes to Sonic games, you know full and well the bar, as long as it's not Sonic 06, it's not bad.
Okay, that's the bar.
That bar's too low, man.
That bar is too low.
Or Sonic Unleashed. As long as it's not Sonic Unleashed tier, you're fine.
No, see,
okay, I give you that.
Hold on. First of all, as a resident Sonic person of this group, I will say, even if you're Sonic Unleashed, if you're daytime stage Sonic Unleashed, fine. Nighttime stage. If it's nighttime stage, fuck that shit. We don't talk about werehog Sonics.
And that's what Forces is, but hey, we got Sonic Mania to make up for it.
Yeah, Sonic, that I was happy for. That was classic Sonic. This is the real Sonic 4, which I'm glad that they showed off in that trailer. Because you notice in the trailer, you see Sonic 1, 2,
3,
And
like 3 and
Knuckles.
Knuckles, and then Mania right at the top. Like when they were going up that elevator, I said, yes, that's right. You ignore Sonic 4 that nobody likes.
Episode 1 and 2 and disappeared.
But Sonic Mania was an awesome game. I really enjoyed it. It's nostalgia in the you love it. Now Sonic Forces, I was not a fan of that game. I just didn't like. I really didn't like the direction that game went in. I mean,
It wasn't the story, because that's kind of par for the course of Sonic games, if you want to be real. I mean,
well, most 3D Sonic games.
Yeah, 3D Sonic games at least. I mean, or was it the created characters? Because it's the created characters, I understand that.
It ain't the created characters. I think it's because you can beat the game in under an hour.
Yeah, you can beat the game in under an hour. Not speed running, by the way. You can beat that game in under an hour.
Not even speed. You can beat that thing in an
I
hour.
felt the game when I was playing through it. I felt the game was kind of like catering a little bit to speedrunners a bit, because there were times you can skip certain parts of the stages, just like boosting the whole fucking way. Dead serious.
You could. And even though they did try to say, hey, well, for all you non-speed runners, here's some exploration parts of the game as well, where if you got a character that's got a grappling hook, they can reach other platforms that Sonic couldn't reach.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it had stuff, but I see why people were kind of warm to it. I was like, oh.
They were just kind of...
Again, I Weebase shrugged. I was like, oh, it ain't Sonic fucking Unleashed, so, yeah.
I mean, they had ideas. They just executed them kind of bad. I didn't really... I said,
and also, it's not like it was Sonic... what was the fucking other game, that piece of shit game that came out? Sonic Boom. Yeah, that shit.
Well, Sonic Boom, that was just... That was just that group's fault for making that game. They had no business making it. I mean,
I think that's why everybody likes Sonic Forces. Like, well, it ain't Boom, so
when you're under the thumb of Nintendo and you're forced to make exclusive games for a console that no other gaming developer wants to make games for, you kind of got your hands tied.
But you made Lost World, which was a game, so
you made Lost World, and even that game wasn't that good. People only accepted it because it came out not right after Generations, which a lot of people still hold in high regard as the best thing that Sega has done in a long time, and they're not wrong.
And also Sonic Lost World was kind of like Super Mario. What was the Super Mario game that came out that year?
That was also another Sonic going through an identity crisis. Sonic Galaxy.
Yeah, and I think Jim Sterling even mentioned that. It was like, yeah, it was actually not. Sonic. I played Lost World. It's not bad.
It's not a bad game, but when you gotta hold down a button to make Sonic run faster, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that is
Mm-hmm.
that is pretty dumb. But we're gonna transition over to music.
All right, let me get my list together. You got your list together, right?
I never knew. Look, Eminem came out with some bad albums. Looking at Encore.
Ooh!
Looking at Encore. And he came out with an album recently. It's not good. Really,
no, it's not.
I was like, well, maybe everybody's freaking out about it, and I listened to the album. I'm like, ooh, what are you doing, Eminem? What are you doing, man?
And it doesn't help the fact that this was backed up by his fuck Trump cipher. It's from the BET cipher. And when he went on Sway and said, "I'm mad that I didn't get a response from Trump," it made people wonder. At first, everybody was like, "Holy shit, Eminem is actually using his white privilege to, to help us out as black people." But then you come out and you say, and it made everybody look at you like,
"No wonder this fucking album is garbage. This motherfucker got Rick Rubin back on the fucking damn album again. God damn it."
I love how Chris really hates Rick Rubin.
He up Linkin Park. I'm sorry. It's like, how do you get Linkin Park? I know you gotta grow as an artist, but Linkin Park was at their greatest when they were angst-ridden and shit. And then Rick Rubin was like, "Hey man, you gotta grow up, guys. You gotta do this now." And it's like, didn't really like Minutes to Midnight. What we doing, Rick Rubin? What we doing?
You know what? Rest in peace to Chester again.
Oh,
not even rest in peace to Chester, man. Same thing goes to dang.
We'll get to the obituaries of 2017 later.
There's a bunch of them.
I mean, it's just like, I just don't think Rick Rubin knows the sound of what Eminem should be personally. I mean, he got lucky with Marshall Mathers LP too, but this was just like, geez, okay.
Yeah, but you know what? That was all in timing because Charlemagne brought this up, and even Joe Budden brought this up. You really can't expect M to rap the same way he rapped when he first came out. Like when Slim Shady LP, the man rap like Slim Shady. Yeah, Slim Shady LP, he was rapping about being broken, going through shit, before he got his record deal. Marshall Mathers LP, he was just wilding the hell out, going through going through his crazy ass marriage and shit with his mom, being on drugs and all of that. Then came I was like, dude,
Eminem show was the victory lap. Like I fucking won.
Yeah, it was the victory lap for him. At that point, it's like, you really don't have nothing else to really rap on outside of just some shit, because you really can't spit nothing about yourself. For a damn fact, you can't rap about being broke no more.
I mean,
and unless you rich now, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. You rich.
And they did Encore, which was, even he admitted, it was a dark time for me. Proof died, and a lot of shit happened. And I'm like, yeah, that was a bad album. But it's like, I would have kind of did off of Recovery. I still think Recovery is a good album and stuff. So it's
everybody loves Recovery because it was a night and day fix for for Encore. Then after Recovery, what was it? Rehab was the other album that got that.
That one was a compilation thing like he did.
Rehab. That was Rehab. Then it was Recovery.
Yeah, Rehab. Then Recovery. Then it was the it was like the Shady 2.0 kind of like mixtape shit that he was doing.
That was just a weird project he tried to make for. I don't know what really about.
That was weird. And then he did Marshall Mathers LP 2, and then he did the shit with Slaughterhouse. And you did Hell the sequel, and then you got Revival. Did you guys like Marshall Mathers too? It was okay. I think the year that it won an Oscar, I was like, won a Grammy. I was like, that shit shouldn't have won a Grammy over Kendrick's album, but okay.
You know what?
I don't even pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to that.
I agree with that because it did kind of it did feel all right to me because as I was listening to it, I was like, man. A part of me, I don't know, this is me thinking like the old guys, thinking that Marshall Mathers 2 was going to be kind of like this continuation of the original Marshall Mathers LP, but I'm like, no, I know better.
There's no way in hell that shit.
I know, that's what I said. I know better. I know there's no way in hell that he was going to do that.
But I think you were allowed to think that. Only reason I think you were allowed to think that because
I'm speaking
more so because the only reason why Eminem gets any type of press right now is because people still think he's going to come back with his first album again. Yeah, that's the main reason why.
He even said it, and he said, and M admitted it several times that I don't know why people are expecting me to name is. People are expecting me to pretty much bring back Slim Shady LP 2.0 or something. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
People have this expectation that, you're going to make the Marshall Mathers. He's going to make the Marshall Mathers one again. Oh, he's going to do this again. And that's not going to happen. He's a different person and different all of that, man.
Now,
that's not going to happen again. And I hate that. I really do.
Now, the only reason why that I felt the way I felt about listening to Marshall Mathers 2 the first time is because I always look at artists who decide to do an album, whether it's a sequel to their previous album that blew them up or whatever, and I would always think that they're either gonna rap in that style, they're gonna do something similar to that first album. And where I got this from, and God, I can't believe I'm gonna mention this guy, Warren G. When Warren G came out with the Return to Regulator back in 2002, if you look at the album cover, he went back to the same spot that he did for the first album, and I listened to that album, and it was nothing like his first one.
Nope.
I think, but see, that's my problem. I hate it when artists give the illusion that they're going to go back to the way nothing stays the same, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
nothing ever stays the same. Not even, especially with rappers, because rap is still rap to me is still such a young genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you really look at it, we really don't know the longevity of anybody or how long it could really last for anyone. Yeah. Eminem, everybody has this idea that he's going to still be the same thing, and if he's the level that they put him at is such a ridiculous level to me. I hate it. I really do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh man, it's going to be not even My Name Is. It's going to be like, He's gonna come out there. Really, put it this way: the last album he had, really, it was just Rap God. To be honest with you, you ask me.
Yeah.
It was nothing else. Rap God and a couple of good songs, and that's about it. So I don't know why we always have these high expectations for these artists.
Because we want him to be on the level of Jay-Z, which I gotta be perfectly honest with you. I think people
Jay-Z got Jay-Z rapping about the same crap no more because he got a family now. He rich now. Every time we talk about hustling, it's like, shut up, Jay-Z.
But can I be real about this though? Can I be real about this though? I think Jay-Z gets a lot of passes.
He gets a pass.
He gets a lot of passes. Because after Revival came out, people were really like questioning, is Eminem really good? I'm like, guys, are y'all really doing this shit? Even though y'all gave Jay plenty of passes, and he had a bunch of He had some stinker albums too, but we don't want to talk about that, right?
Yeah, he did. No, we don't want to talk about how that nigga was, how you and I getting that argument, which was good. Like, oh man, American Gangster was good. No, it wasn't. Anyway, look, but the point is this. But the point is, we all like people want to keep on saying that like he's never aged. Yes, he has.
Yes, he has.
His rhyme is aged. He's aged. Everything is aged. Everything can't stay the same, man. That's like when we talk to our boy Eris. He keeps on bringing up DMX like that nigga was like it's still 90, like it's still 99. No, that ain't going back. Like it's never coming back.
That's one step away from going on a chitlin circuit, fucking doing "Get at Me, Dog" and shit.
If you paid X enough, he would do the chitlin circuit. The point is,
I get to do "Get at Me, Dog" again. Yeah.
Like, look, you giving him too much respect. You give DMX enough motherfucking money, he'd be like, "Get at me, dog. Get at me with these cardigans and Old Navy." The savings. For the whole family.
Now take this from me, baby.
Do you want these khakis? Do you want these khakis, baby? No.
Get at me. Like, get at me. DMX. I'm still, hold up. I'm still beefing with K Solo.
My denim. The demo you just want to try. My denims.
I gotta be real with this though. I think this is that me and D were like heavy on the trap beats, especially from Migos and 21 Savage and shit.
Yes, the hell you guys were.
Look at Eris.
I am not.
This motherfucker over here.
Hold up. Both of y'all shut the fuck up. I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Okay?
Hey, Sue, I mean this the most respectful way possible. And this is coming from a nigga that does like synthwave. You do realize only hipsters listen to that over here, right?
And I'm supposed to give a shit why?
And I'm supposed to give a shit reason why you can't be dope and like me. Why?
I gotta be real, man. Sue, you and Roosevelt are like the fucking dudes and be like, hey guys, VHSs, they're awesome. VHSs.
Oh, yes, well, I love you to death, Harris, but but he got a point.
Look.
And I'll listen to it, don't get me wrong. I'll be online at work and I'll be like, oh shit, what's the synth wave that Roosevelt push up? All right, why not?
No, don't get me wrong. I listen to it and try to throw stones at me because I can get dope with Migos and you can't, nigga.
Look, Negro. First of all, I told this to both of you. I said this to both of you silly Negroes. I said, like whatever y'all gonna like. It doesn't matter to me. I'm fine with it. No matter, it pays. It really does nothing for me. Okay.
Because me and D got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my bank account.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
No.
Look. First of all, when it comes to trap in Japan actually does trap. It's just, it's Japan.
Yeah,
look, you know what it is? Though? You know what it is, Harris? And I make fun of you. We make fun of you because, you are a nigga. We can do that. But here's the thing. I do have a feeling, though, Chris. We don't beat. Harris like, this beat's stupid. Metro Boomin wants some more. Chris like, oh, Harris like, oh, shit. Okay, got it. Bring it in. People looking at me. People looking at me.
Yo, Metro Boomin start touching fucking synthwave. It's a fucking rap.
I am I would be, honest to God, I'd be terrified if he did that.
You be terrified to be dope?
I mean, I'd just be terrified because I don't know what would he do? Seriously, what would he do?
Oh, yeah, man, keep going. You act like he's one note like Lil Jon. I said it.
Okay, you said that.
This is true. This is true.
The
Ooh,
old
okay.
old niggas be killing me, and I say old niggas because y'all my age. But old niggas be like, man, they like back in the day. What when we had crunk music, were all the beats exactly the same, like Jazzy Phaeton, because Jazzy Phaeton only knew how to make 2 beats. Are we doing that? Are we
Caked
really?
up like a motherfucker too.
He caked up off of them 2 beats.
Meanwhile, my man Bowman over here making some new shit. And you can't get with it.
I'm still.
Man,
meanwhile, I'm still waiting for Manny Fresh to make his inevitable comeback.
Son,
Boy, he ain't bruh, Manny ain't coming back.
Son, that reminds me though. The little beat battle was so it was so mad between Swiss Beats and Timberland. It was so mad to me.
I didn't get the hype, to be honest with you. I really didn't.
I was getting hyped because I thought it was going to be legit. I thought it was going to be like what happened last time, where Blaze caught sleeping and Swiss brought out that beat where Busta Rhymes was like, "Yo, what this shit is?
This shit is. I need to rap over this shit."
This is whole nother level that I was even ready for."
Yeah.
I love Busta look. Nah, the one with him and Timberland that lasted for a day and a half.
Oh man, hey, look, man, I'm still rolling on the fact that everybody lost their shit that Rihanna was like rapping over a Neptune's beat and shit.
That happened.
That happened on NERD's new album and stuff. I was like, oh, well, Rihanna's rapping over a beat. She's decent. I'm not gonna bless her as the next female hip hop artist or anything. But
Speaking of female hip hop artists, whew, Nikki, I need to talk to you for a second. I would like to present you this wonderful golden L. The golden L of 2017. Because holy shit, not only did Remy Ma come out, she came fresh out of jail, ether joints on the ether beat. And what did you do? You came back with both Drake and Lil Wayne. It did nothing. Then you got on Instagram and started talking that hot shit about showing off your accolades. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Nah, the thing that really got me though is that she started all that mess, and I'm like, the only all you had to do, Nikki, was this simple thing, and D stands by it. But are you going to sell records though? That's all you had to do.
it would have been a very even battle. It would have been even, and it would have been a stalemate. Done.
But you know what? You know what? You know why I give her an L? Because I give you an L that you have proven that the T1000 version of you is much better.
Cardi B.
Cardi. Now here's the thing about Cardi B. The only reason why we like Cardi B is because we haven't discovered that she has a fake body yet. Okay, so anyway,
hey, sir, national treasure, Cardi B. All right, get that right. Putting it out there.
I don't know who gave her that. Who gave that? Who? Was that Black Twitter again? Because I don't know who gave her that.
I believe it was Black Twitter that signaled that whole thing.
Why we always do that?
I don't know.
Why do we say shit like that? Why do we say shit like that? I don't. Anyway, but no. But Cardi, I got to be honest with you. My sister's like, you don't like Cardi better than Nicki? I like. You really want to know the truth? Both of these bitches are going to be out of my whole fucking lexicon in like 5.5 years from now. I don't know why you think there's a competition.
I mean, if we want to be real about this and stuff, I liked Rhapsody over both of these two this year. Any fucking, it wouldn't even matter.
If you want me to be really honest with you, I think Remy Ma is better than both of them. But I know Remy, she ain't gonna sell no records.
The shit will go fucking gold if she's lucky.
If she's lucky to go, and don't hit me with that. Nah, it won't. What did you buy?
Actually, I think that album with her and Fat Joe did go gold. That's where it stopped.
I think it did. I think it did go gold. I think it did. But I'm just saying I know how this goes. We always talk about, oh, we can't wait till this rapper, this other rapper, and somebody does it really well. And guess what happened? The bigger rapper doesn't get knocked down. Rarely have I seen when there's a beef, the rapper who is known bigger than the other one doesn't come back. I don't think that ever happened. That's like telling me that. That's like saying that Cannabis took down LL Cool J off freestyle. I've never heard this before. I have never heard this before. It's like everybody is just including these unknown stories of hip hop beef that I never heard of, and he's like, yeah, man, like, nah, the underdog always wins type bullshit. Like, when does this shit ever happen? I don't understand that shit.
Meanwhile,
Like-
I'm looking at Little Kim still trying to do that fucking squat from her album, and I'm like,
Right.
stop,
Right.
please.
Little Kim-
Oh god, I remember that. That was a thing, and boy, did the memes go ham on that.
They had every right to, because her and Mary J have proven their auntie status, and it needs to stop.
First off, sir, Mary J has been in auntie status for the past, I don't know, 5-6 years, so that's nothing new.
Yeah. Little Kim is the auntie that, okay, we talking to Kim again because she was a hoe. Oh my god! Man.
I mean, and it's like, yeah, she. Oh god, man, Little Kim used to be looking nice. I don't know. I mean,
No, she wasn't. I'm sorry. If you like Little Kim, that's on you.
I'm talking about back in the day before all this shit. Before all this shit.
She looked like she was like messed up in the face to me. I have no.
I would say the last time I
can't
was
think.
really crushing on her was that video that she did with fucking Brandy's brother. That was the last time. Yeah, nigga looking.
Brandy's brother. I love how you call him Brandy's brother.
I forget his name.
Ray
I'm sorry.
J?
Ray J.
Ray.
Yeah. That song
Ray.
was It's On Tonight or whatever and shit. That was the last time I was like, oh yeah, Lil' Kim look nice still, and then after that it's just torpedo.
I'm sorry for you because I remember she was on. What was the name of that song? Was it called? From
The jump off.
The jump off. Wasn't that like the only hit off of that album?
Yeah.
And everybody, look, man, I had a friend that sat me down and tried to explain to me why she's a better rapper than half of these shit. I was like, I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, can I also preach about the fact that Papoose has managed to maneuver around even during the coldness around still taking off his hat. He has another hat to replace it.
Yo.
It's strategic here. It's layers to this.
Like I told you, man, we said it on the past podcast this year where if he takes off that hat, there's like a bald spot around it.
Dinner time, and this dude got a fucking knit cap on, and I'm like, so yeah.
Nah, you know what I think it. You know what I think it is. No, hey D, you wanna know what I think it is? You say it's a ball spot underneath, right? Now, I think if he takes that cap off, he actually has a secret map with directions to the Cave of Wonders.
Son, you see, that's a different type of savage right there. You just did.
I mean, see, I was gonna keep it simple. I think he had the George Jefferson, and he just doesn't want to let it go. So
I think he does too. I think it's like an inside secret that he has that and nobody wants to talk about it.
I think when him and Remy have sex, he don't take the hat off. That's the sad part about it.
He won't take it off. He's like he's like a porn star that'll smash a chick while still wearing Jordans.
Come on, Pap, take it off. Take off that hat, Pap. Nah, B. Don't. Nah, that ain't about to happen, B.
We're taking a shower, Pap. You're gonna have to take it off soon.
Pap's take a shower. Papoose take a shower in a fitted in Timberland.
Bro, Papoose got a fitted. He got a fitted for every occasion. When he has to take a shower, he actually has the shower fitted that's water.
He's like he has a formal fitted. It's like a velour. It's like a velour Yankees hat.
Oh my god, man! It's.
Speaking of music, I got a question. I'm looking at the resident Tupac fan. So All Eyes on Me. Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? What?
Can I go ahead and say this? I did not watch this movie.
That movie was fucking garbage.
Did he just tell you something? You didn't miss Jack. You didn't miss Jack-ish. Okay, you miss Nathan. You miss nothing. You missed one of the most uninspired movies ever.
When Jada Smith Pinkett dresses down the movie like, none of that bullshit happens, you fucked up.
Not about all this. That's the thing. I didn't watch the movie, but boy, did I hear all of the news that came out regarding it.
Yo, Jada had that like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? And she was, and I like how, and I preface it, hey, this has nothing to do with the actors and actresses. They did a phenomenal job. I'm looking at you, writers. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What was this? Like you do realize that I didn't know that Pac had moved until he told me.
I like the fact that everybody believed that stupid secret we all believed that Tupac wrote that stupid that fucking poem for him. We all believed it. Everybody,
like everybody believed it.
and finally, all these years, and I really actually seen this on the internet that Jada Pinkett was told a lie about it because of the Illuminati. I wish I could lie what I just said, but there was really on Twitter, people were actually saying that the Illuminati told her to lie to make Tupac seem like a dude or whatever stupid BS. But we all believed that lie for years, and Jada finally came out and said, "Okay, let me tell y'all something. That never freaking happened."
I have to imagine if you're in the room as she's typing this, she has the black woman sitting face as she's saying this.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing that gets me about that. Also, I think, I feel as though that Jada had not even Jada, the movie itself. All right. While it didn't. Okay, you remember how in the Notorious movie where Puff Daddy came off a little bit too much of a father figure,
even though we know he's a dick.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows he was a dick because come on, have we forgotten that time that he got fired from Arista?
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
for being a dick.
In this one, they dodged around the fact that Tupac was a douche. They dodged around Tupac's douchebaggery so hard in this movie, man. It's like, well, look, I love you, Pac, but Pac started that shit. Wait a minute. Why you acting like Pac was all like, nah, man, we can't be doing this. The black community, like, Pac didn't care. Pac was busy fucking bitches, man. He did not care. Why you act like he cared about this? It's like a lot of it was a lie. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we knew it was a lie. And that's what got me about All Eyes on Me. People sat there and wanted to defend it. And to me, they weren't defending the movie. They were defending Tupac. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were defending their own image of Tupac. And it was like, you can't do that. And people, and that's what really pissed me off about it. You just really can't do that.
And there was iPhones in the movie. Fuck.
Yeah, there were iPhones.
You want to talk about people that wanted to start conspiracy theories. People really thought because there were iPhones in this movie, Pac was still alive. Yo, I am so sick of black people. Let that go.
Can I also
Corey coming back?
Can I bring up something else? Not only did I not see that movie, but I also didn't see that movie that came out. I know it was a Lifetime film. That Michael Jackson movie. I didn't see that one either.
That didn't come out actually.
I thought it did.
Nope. They fucking immediately put the kibosh.
Wait,
really?
The one with the white dude. The one with the white dude. That shit got fucking kiboshed.
No, not that one. First of all, CJ, that's actually a British show.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There's a whole nother story around that. And it's not even surrounding him. He's an appearance in that, in that British show. So okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Lifetime movie that was supposed to be told by his two bodyguards that were with them up until.
Wow, I heard nothing about that.
I did not see that. I did see the one with what was homegirl that was with Dre that he whipped the shit out of.
We all saw.
I'm sorry, I have to go to that, but I mean,
no, we all saw that one. We all saw the Michelet one. Yeah. I saw that one, but no, I did not.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see the MJ one and I wanted to check it out, but Twitter went ham on that movie. Somebody said because the movie came out not long after Prince had passed away. So everybody said, "Yo, Prince is up in heaven." Like y'all bet, your Lifetime. Y'all better not do this bullshit to me.
Hey, I will say this though, the GOAT of the year easily was that New Edition story.
Oh, absolutely.
That was really one of those things where it's going to be in the end of the Temptations movie. People are going to be
Jackson American Dream one too.
Yeah. I don't know. Jackson American Dream.
Jackson American Dream has some holes in it, but
it ain't like the Temptations one where everybody's saying ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You know what I mean? At least the Temptations one had that one. This is that,
hey,
I feel as though that the New Edition one is going to go down in history as a really good, just a straight up black classic. You know what I mean?
Listen, there was a meme where Woody McClain, he plays Bobby Brown, and there was a picture of Bobby Brown talking to Woody, and somebody memed it like, He's like, yeah, so if you're gonna play me, you're gonna have to snort this coke. All right, just putting it out there.
Bro, I learned like a lot of things from watching that movie. Like, first of all, prior to the New Edition story, did anybody know that the Gumby was the result of an accident?
Yeah.
I was told that by my sister.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an accident. I thought it was one of those things that, just urban legend. You know what I mean?
You want to know how I knew? Back in the day, my cousins, they got Tiger Beat magazines, and that was a thing. That was in an interview.
I remember those.
Yes. And actually, it was a Word Up magazine that had New Edition in it.
I remember that one too.
And I think it was either Bobby or Ralph made that. And I was like,
I think it had to have been Bobby.
Yeah, it was Bobby that mentioned the whole thing with the Gumby and stuff. And I remember my cousin was like telling that to everybody at the family reunion. And I'm just like, really? Okay, I guess. I mean,
I think it's kind of interesting. Like I said, I thought it was really awesome. That like all these kids are going to be known on this. It made Michael Rappaport feel like he's black again, and I thought that was
that was all 2017. This motherfucker felt. Oh man, he was like his fucking character in damn Bamboozled and shit. I'm like, yo, Mike, chill, fucking chill.
Yo, Mike had this thing where it wasn't. It was also that, and just shout out to his league with him and Ice-T, the Big Three league. Mm-hmm. That went well and all that.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
I know Michael. Yeah, I was Ice-T. Damn. Yeah, but yeah, I know that went well for him and all that. But he did. He was in the hey, the blacks like me now. Shut up. I was like, yo, Mike, go home, dog. Nobody likes you.
And you know what was shocking about the New Edition stuff that I just kind of didn't pick up on was the fact that like New Kids on the Block was like spawned from them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised people didn't know that. I was like, yeah, that was a known fact about
not only that, they actually threw a jab at them on the first track on it all started off of the Heartbreak album.
Yeah.
Some people didn't know that, but yeah, they actually took a jab straight at New Kids on the Block when that album came out.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I said I can really appreciate the fact that this is one of those stories that we knew that we were alive for, that we know what went down. Much like All Eyes on Me, you know what I mean? We kind of knew this truth. Yeah. Because we kind of lived to do it and all that. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Also, I thought it was really cute that anybody that was born in the 90s is all like, oh, man, I love New Edition. Nigga, shut up.
Like, nigga, shut up.
First off, you like Belle Biv DeVoe. You like Poison, all right? Let's just get that shit right now.
First off, you like Belle Biv DeVoe because more than likely your dad birthed you to do me. Your dad nutted inside your mom.
Off days, underage, how you doing? She's the one.
Rub it down. Oh.
Your mom loved that part.
Now, can I also bring up something regarding this movie? People were under the assumption that because we saw Boys to Men and Al B. Shore and a couple of others that they should start like their own little TV universe. Involving these other acts.
I don't need an Al B. Shore.
Time for D to do it. Time for D to do it. Time for me to do the other meme. Meme of the year. Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Look,
I really don't need a 3-part. I don't need a 3-parter on Al B. Shore. Boys and Men might be interesting, but
Boys and Men would be interesting.
Boys and Men would be interesting.
Nobody cares about Al B. Shore.
First off, Al B. Shore would be 45 minutes, and I'm being nice with the 45 minutes. That'd be a 50-minute fucking miniseries. Done.
Yeah, it would be.
It should be 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
It'd be 4 episodes. 4 episodes worth. Well, the day he was born, the day by Quincy Jones,
Night and Day.
The day he record, Get Off on Homegirl, and that's about it.
Like the day he performed Night and Day, and then you interject the footage of him going on the Heartbreak tour with going on there with New Edition. Which, boy, that was fucked up how they quit in the middle of the tour.
Yo, who was the one that said we need to have the Marvel Universe equivalent of
I could tell you who said that. That was our boy. That was our boy, and me and Chris met him at Comic-Con. That was our boy Andre, the Black Nerd. Shout outs to him.
Hey Andre, look at me. Stick Ninja Turtles, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Look at me, Andre. Look at me. We don't need an inner universe of all these old R&B acts. We don't need them. All right?
We don't like. I don't need to see a 3-part miniseries of the Sounds of Blackness.
I don't know. The Sounds of Blackness would be boring. It would be incredibly boring.
Be like,
Or a
wow.
miniseries. Or a miniseries of Karen White.
Or why the Tevin Campbell story.
Thank you. The Tevin Campbell story would have us all glued to the screen. That's why he quit.
That's why.
And also, hate to be savage with this, and that's why he went gay. Good on him. Good on him.
Good on him. Good on him. Look. Out in your head. You be strong, Tevin. You be strong. I stand. Look, next thing you know, all over Twitter, hashtag I stand with Tevin.
I stand with
Be
Tevin.
that fucking Cowboy Bebop shit. You're gonna push through it. You're gonna push through it, Space Cowboy.
Can we talk?
No,
The Tevin Campbell story.
Like you got. Can we talk? Oh Jesus!
Yo, don't say that, D, because you know that's gonna be a Lifetime movie. Can we talk the Kevin Campbell story? 8:00.
Guarantee that shit's gonna be on. Everybody all over Twitter is gonna be watching it. Memes are gonna get made.
No. Here's the question that Eric's going to ask. Hey D, I'm looking at it right now. Yes. Okay. I have a question. I already know what the question is going to be. What D? Why is Tevin Campbell light skinned? I know.
see, y'all saying that. I'll be asking important questions. So we're not gonna include Goofy movie and Eye to Eye. What the fuck movie?
No, I'm
Fail.
gonna bring.
Fucking fail.
I'm gonna bring that up. Like, no Goofy. Like, no, come on, D. Come on, really? I understand you guys are a bunch of dickheads and you don't like to see people happy with the shit that they want to see.
First off, Lifetime has to go to Disney, and Disney's like,
That's-
okay, so what are you gonna use this for? Okay, if you're gonna do this, you can only have Tevin singing it, but we can't include the screen from the movie. Just putting that out there.
Oh my God. Candy Rain. Just so
Oh, freaking Soul for real.
Oh man,
Soul-
look, Soul
Soul-
for
Soul.
Soul
the
for
Soul-
real.
Mark
Heavy
Curry's
D.
gonna play their. Well, look, Mark Curry's going to play their agent.
Speaking of which, you know what, man? Mark Curry is another celeb that I'm like, oh, he's still alive. Good on him.
Oh my God.
Hold on, D. Soul for real. Heavy D. Guy. Throw all of them in there.
Aisha, another bad creation story.
All right.
God, no. So hold on. If we're going to another bad creation, then that circles right back to New Edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, we're spending too much time on this.
But anyways,
We got to get to one of the main attractions this year. So your boy DJ Sue's cousin, and I'm the biggest I'm the baddest nigga in a gamer chair talking hip hop. Showed his ass off all year by being inept, by being one of the most inept hosts of all time. And on top of that, Chris, tell me, how is it possible you have the highest rate? Now, this falls on different levels of effing up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Budden effed up, forgetting that he can be easily memed. Also,
the memes are flying.
Also, Joe forgets that he's above 40 years old, so it's like, nigga, calm down.
Chill.
Number two, Complex Company. Complex is a company can't even show a little bit of give a fuck by making sure Everyday Struggle gets the money it needs, gets what they need as a show. Also, number three, the third strike, I don't know the name of that chick, but she is so non-existent. I'm just blaming her for no reason.
She's like lesser Angela Ree.
She's not like Angela Ree. See, Angela Ree can talk.
See, D, you have to put an asterisk next to it because Angela Ree only talks when Charlemagne and the homeboy doesn't talk.
Oh, you mean freaking Angela Yee?
Yeah, Angela Yee. Angela Yee once Charlemagne and other dudes shuts the fuck up sometimes and stuff. So you know.
Okay, like between hold up, I know that Charlemagne and God and DJ Envy. Between Envy and Charlemagne, they go in, and she comes in and she usually makes good points.
She usually makes good points. She literally gave Ace good points, even though she did what I would have done, duck most of that conversation between with Charlemagne putting his arm over Omar Johnson's shoulder. Speaking of which, real briefly on Omar, that nigga is.
I'm still mad your meme of fucking the fractions and shit hasn't caught on.
The fractions and
I'm
equations.
I'm mad it hasn't caught on. I really am mad.
Dude, I have been getting that retweeted, and I have gotten several people saying, well, he did open up that school. Nigga, show me a picture. Other chicks sit down and write a thread on why I'm disrespecting. This is why black people can't come together, because we see leaders and we automatically want to throw them down. I say, lady, be glad to take it down as soon as you show me a picture of the school. Show me a single brick he has laid down for that school. I will be glad to delete it. I will say, yo, Dr. I will call him doctor. Okay? But none of that. Y'all black people make me sick. That's like I said, that's niggas like Omar make me sad, because it's like, y'all, you the main one talking about how the white man screwing us over, how we respecting the religion and all the rest of that, and how we giving our money to these churches and they ain't doing nothing for the black people. Let alone, but meanwhile, nigga, you take 6 figures away from the black community and has yet to put up a door handle, one brick, break ground. You did none of that. But I'm the bad guy now leader. Fuck that. But anyway,
I'm just saying, academics was taking that L and then had the balls to go after Desus and Mero. That was like, yo.
Boy, when he went after Desus and Mero, I saw that response. Hold on, the response video from Desus and Mero had me in tears. I really put that on Twitter and I tagged y'all in it.
The shit
I said,
that had me rolling was when he.
I was like, did y'all see this shit?
When academics raised his voice and Desus like, hey, watch the tone of your voice, dog. Lower the voice.
Like, yo. Like, first off, he said stuff that pissed me off. I know where Three Black Geeks stand in the whole galaxy of different black podcasters and stuff like that. And I know our rank, and I know that academics above us. But here's my thing straight up. Academics, you suck. You suck. You absolutely suck. If I had a tenth of your paycheck, I would be better than you.
And here's the sad part. That part, according to Charlemagne, real talk, if they went to revolt, they would have got way more money than what they would get with Complex.
Yeah, they would have. You know, Charlemagne, as much as I think he's a butthole, Charlemagne's smart enough to know what's what. So, yeah. Joe.
Diddy would have paid them a fuckload of money to get their ass over the fucking revolt.
But here's the thing that killed me. He dare says to Desus Amaro, man, nobody gives a fuck about them. TV's washed, B. I'm like,
TV is washed.
TV is washed. I'm like, I'll be just like Burrow. Not with this JBL check, my nigga. I ain't take these.
Point to the shoes. I didn't pay for these, nigga. Dust them off.
Yo, I wish I had your check, my nigga. You be catching feelings, your voice cracking. You mad because Joe Button did what anybody with common sense would have did. Jump ship.
Yo, Joe went to Complex. Joe went to Complex and was like, hey, so this show is successful. Can you pay me a little bit more? And Complex was like, get the fuck out of here.
Now hold on. Let me point something out, because a lot of people get the idea confused that Joe left because of the whole Migos shit. And I'm like, come on, that is not the reason why he left. It had nothing to do with it. In fact, if anything, he laughed at that shit when Migos dissed him. Because he knew. He was like, yeah, I knew this shit was going to happen. Fuck it. Whatever. I said what I said, and I'm standing by it. The real reason why he left is when he first did the Complex, he presented the idea of everyday struggle. Everyday struggle in his eyes was completely different than what we sat through all of 2017 watching. He never wanted guests on his show. Like all the special guests that they had, that was Complex's idea, and he just went along with it, even though he disagreed. Also, he did it. He went along with it just to quote unquote prove himself to Complex that he was worth getting the bigger paychecks that he wanted. And then when they first what was it? They got hit up with deals from Nike and Spotify. When Nike asked him to wear the shoes, Joe said, no, I don't want to wear them unless y'all going to pay it. Pay me for it. That didn't happen. He wore them anyway. Spotify comes in. Spotify wanted them to cover some stuff with them with Complex. Here's Joe. Are we gonna get paid for that? Complex like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. And then of course Joe was like, fuck it. He's like, no, I'm gonna do with it. And then they said, Complex was like, no. Yeah, like, no, it doesn't matter. We can do this shit even without you. Spotify came back and said, no, Complex, we actually want Joe on this. So if you're not going to do this with him, then we're not going to do it at all. Therefore, they're burning the bridge that Complex could have had with Spotify. Thumbs up to you, sir. So
it makes no sense how Complex had straight up the biggest show in hip hop and decided they want to pay nobody. That is. I hope somebody got fired for that shit.
And also, besides the whole thing of Joe not being able to smoke or whatever, that was one of his problems he had with them. The issue of security. When they were going out to different places to do these shows, he asked for security, and Complex was like, "Suck dick, figure it out your own way." They weren't gonna provide the budget for the security. And so when they went out, and y'all remember this event that happened, when Vic Mensa laid into your boy Academics, who caught probably the freshest L straight, like fresh out of Chicago. They look back at Joe and said, "Oh, you were right. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll get some security for you for the next thing." They fly them fools out to L.A. to do the BET Award show, right? Now, according to Joe, that shit was not in their contract. They weren't really supposed to go out there, but who doesn't like a free trip to Cali? So they go out there, and they had to do probably the most tension-filled and cringe-worthy interview with the Migos. Joe had to say to them, and I really wanted to give her a meme nickname, but fuck it, I actually know her name. The Deshka had nothing really to say. The only person that was sitting there dick riding and interviewing was your boy Academics.
Because Academics, that's the thing that gives me back Academics. Say what you will about Joe. Joe, we know where Joe comes from. Academic, you can't have an interview with a nigga, and then when that nigga's off your show, you just straight up throw him under. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They throw each other under the bus.
He does that constantly.
Yeah, he throws Joe under the bus all the time.
He doesn't have the conviction. He doesn't have the conviction to stand up for what he believes in, at all. He's just there to be there. He's just there to smile. And I always told myself, I will never. Promise you that, Eris, you are allowed to kick me square in my butt. You are really allowed to do that. Yeah? If I ever do this shit where I'm like, Mark Hamill, it's Disney, like crap like that. If I do shit like that, then I turn around like, man, fuck that nigga Mark Hamill. You have every right in the world to slap me up. You have every right in the world to slap me in the head. All right, man.
Actually, do you want to know what really made it worse? What really made it worse was your boy. Like after the interview got so tension filled because them niggas didn't even want to answer no questions. They really didn't.
The Bad and Bougie was hilarious.
The Bad and Bougie shit was so fucking funny. And the look on Joe's face and everybody else's face was priceless because while Ack is trying to listen to him and trying to understand what he's saying, it's loud in there. I'll give him that. It's loud as fucking in. They ain't got no headsets on, so they just talking through mics and shit and hear each other. Now, when that went down, here's Joe finally hitting the wall. Like, all right, yo, we gotta wrap this up. And so they decide right before they decide to wrap it up, here comes Ack. Well, it's always like, I wish I could talk to y'all some more. Migos is actually my favorite group of all time. Joe officially had enough of this shit. Got up, dropped the mic, and walked off. And then this is when things just went crazy. And because of that security, which Joe mentioned on his podcast, the security he got was not doing his job. The man was sitting on his phone the whole time, texting and shit. He wasn't doing no fucking work. So he had it with Complex.
I love how he got up. And see, here's the thing. It wasn't Migos he had to worry about. It's the niggas. Niggas that they roll with who were ready to fight on their behalf. Now, yeah, y'all can laugh at them niggas unbuttoning their blouses and all that. Real talk.
That's some southern shit, honestly.
Because as hilarious as that was, here's the funny part about that. Joe wasn't going to take all three of them on anyway. But that's what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me there's no security there? I didn't see nobody in a complex shirt, or nobody in a black shirt. Hey, hold up. No,
Nothing.
nobody.
You can't do that around a bunch of black people because we would rather see the fight before we break it up.
Now
And
hold on. Now, hold on. You know-
Hey, Chris, you know how we know that? Here's academic looking like Jerry the Mouse just sitting. Oh God, they're gonna fight. Oh my goodness.
He got memed. He got memed.
Yeah, he got mean. He got mean because like the minute you heard, all right, so what you trying to do then? And then here he is holding the mic, cue the black and white. Hello, darkness, my friend. And then all I would have needed. And then all I would have
somebody did this thing. You said this whole thing looks better if you like all you need to really do is have zoom in is put epic music behind what happened. And somebody put like this epic music behind it, and all they did was like zoom into everybody's facial expression when it all went down. I looked at it, I'm like, yo, this shit, somebody was about to get shot.
Dog, what had me rolling
Now-
is the end of the GIF where it's the chick that appeared out of nowhere, like, oh, what's going on over here?
Now hold on. You know it was bad because the security wasn't doing his job. He was nowhere to be found. When you got Necronomicon over here talking about, hey, where's the security?
Wait a minute. You mean Nosferatu? That's what you mean.
No, Nosferatu. No, look, man, I just go with any name and just say that.
Yo, but that's the problem. See, that's the problem. All of that resulted in academic being memed and all of that shit. And now it's the end of the year, and this nigga is sitting down playing 2K, which I got to be honest with you, I don't need to see the live stream to let you know that nigga was probably playing like some garbage. But we had to see that nigga getting mad. Hey man, I won't be talking about nobody. I won't fuck with you niggas like that.
Oh my god, man. Jesus.
I don't give a fuck about TV. TV is washed. It's washed.
So real quick, I have my top 10 rap albums from this year and stuff, and a lot of it was like, again, just kind of getting out of my comfort zone and such. Number 10, 21 Savage album. It's an album.
It was alright. What I heard, it was okay. I didn't listen to it like that though.
Yeah. I had 9. I had Sci-Fi the Prince. Actually, only because everybody kept fucking talking about him on Twitter and shit, and I was like, let me listen to this album. It's actually not bad. I had Rick Ross at number 8.
Album this year?
Yeah, Rather You Than Me.
Wow, I didn't listen to it. I feel bad now.
Yeah, the one was it Trap with Wale? That one? That
Oh,
was on the
yeah.
album. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. I did have that album. Oh my god, I forgot that came out this year.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But guess what? That's the only song I listened to. By the way, about that song Trap, that may be the only verse Young Thug had that I love. I am not going to lie. To me, that whole song is Young Thug. The whole song is Young Thug. That nigga kills it to me. I'm like, oh, dang. All right, Thugger, are you going to listen to my album? Nah, that ain't going to happen.
Nah, B, you good.
Nah, you're good. We're good.
This is all right. Though.
Shout out to Gerald for this one. Big Crit, number 7.
I heard that junk was great, man. I didn't listen to it.
I'm putting this on you, D, just because you got me listening to it. Joey Badass. I don't know if it was you that had me listen to him or not.
Nigga, I don't listen to Badass.
I thought you listened. No, you know what? I'm getting a mix with fucking ASAP and shit. I'm getting them mixed up. My bad. Sorry, but I listen to Joey Badass. That's another dude I keep hearing people talk about. I had him. I had Rhapsody. I had Drake. More Life. That album kind of grew on me a bit.
I'll be honest with you, and this is coming from a dude that listened to that pretty all year. That whole album is background music to me.
I think that's where I'm at right now because I listen to it at work a lot.
That song is a very relaxing album, but to be honest with you, to say it's not a good album is throwing unnecessary shade at. But it's not a very strong album. For Drake, it's not that strong. It's better than the last one. Yeah, if you're reading this, last
that
mixtape. That last, but yeah, that mixtape. Thank you, but that's not that good.
I had Migos Culture because
Culture was okay. I have that. That's okay. It ain't that good though.
Jay-Z, that goddamn album. It's all right.
Oh,
I like
four,
it.
four,
I like it, but I'm.
Is that number one?
I know
Four, four.
two. That's number 2 for me. Only reason why I like it, I just don't have like the overhypeness that people have for it. I think it's a good album, but everybody's like, "Oh man, Jay-Z, he grew," and it's like it's a good album.
I hate that. The niggas that always say, "Oh man, he grew up." It's like, nigga, you cheated on your girl. I get it. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't mean nothing. He grew up. How he grew up? He better grew up. He's like 50. He better
You
grow
want a
up.
fucking cookie for realizing that? Yeah, you were a douchebag for cheating on Beyonce. I mean, you want a cookie?
Yeah. To me, there are really good songs. There are a couple of good songs on there. I don't think here's the amazing part. I don't think it was better than Culture. I don't think it's better than Big Crit. But you know what? What?
Yeah, and I have Kendrick Lamar's "Damn" as my number 1. So
Damn. See, that's the messed up thing. I found actually, the day we went out to see Geostorm. After that, I actually listened to that album. It's good. That's good. It ain't better. Of course, it ain't better than the Pimp a Butterfly. Because I told you that even when we was listening to it.
Yeah.
There are some really good tracks, and I think it's way stronger than Jay-Z's album. I think it's way stronger than most of the albums that came out. I think the only one really lyrically wise that's messing with it is Big Crit. But I haven't listened to all the Big Crit's jump, so
Yeah. But Mr. Sue over here has.
Speaking of which, Big Crit needs to be. He's going to end up being the next Andre. I really mean that.
You really
man.
think so?
That nigga has all the tools. Outside of he's not eccentric to be like Andre, but when it comes to being a lyricist from the South,
yeah,
he has it.
Oh,
he has
honorable mention, fucking Gold Link. I like that damn album. I like it. Local dude from around this area, DMV.
Look. I know he's from right here. I didn't listen to it.
I know. I listened to it.
The only thing I listened to was that lame ass Shy Glizzy joint that came out this year. Yeah. Yo, that wasn't even a mixtape, man. That was like some shit he brought out earlier last year, man.
Yeah, I listened to Gold Link only because of that single, and I was like, let me listen to this dude's album and stuff. And then I found he's from this area. I was like, all right, cool. Let me listen to the album. I was like, it's actually not bad. I actually like it.
Hey,
right.
what's the face coming out? Look, Glover's joint came out last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. It came out this year, early this year.
It did? It did?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm wondering why nobody cared about it. Like, well, oh yeah, because it was just one song.
Now stay woke.
God, that song was a monster. I did not like Redbone like that, man. The only thing I would add to that, it was a good album. It is a really good album. It really. Oh, 2 albums actually for me that I will add to it, but I don't want to put in no space. Tyler's last one, pretty good. It's not his good stuff. It wasn't one of his good albums. It was like what you can tell that Tyler's trying to do different stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It ain't the old I'm find me a bitch, throw a brick at her head, then fuck a mom. That stuff no more. You know what I mean? Even though he does have like 3 tracks that's like that. So, but still.
Well, D,
you
growth.
can tell that Tyler's growing up. You can tell he's growing up a little bit, man.
Yeah. Sue had his top 10 synthwave songs, and I was very curious about hearing this. So,
these were more of these were more synthwave albums of 2017. Now, I am kind of cheating with this one, but because it came out last year and they only came out with B-sides.
Yeah.
It's it came out February last year, but fuck it, I'm gonna use it. Dance with the Dead, The Shape. That was a really good album. I actually like their music. The next is Scandroid. Scandroid with Monochrome. Monochrome was the name of the album. Scandroid put out that Thriller cover. They put it out Halloween.
Shit, that was them?
Yeah, that was Scandroid.
Huh.
Yeah, Monochrome. That album was like that song, that I know it's a cover, but it was really good. Hell, the video for it was pretty interesting too. I really enjoyed it. But next is Laserhawk with Dream Rider. That was a good.
I knew Laserhawk was going to be on.
Well, he hasn't done anything since Visitors. He hasn't.
I was like, I heard it on one of the mixes. I only listened to really the mixes of and I heard one of the songs. I was like, that's pretty. I was like, I had to actually look it up because like I didn't hear that one before. I'm like, oh, Eris did tell me he had a new one, so I totally forgot about that.
Like he put out a new album after like what 6 years.
Because I think the last one he did was no, I take that back. Because the last one he did was Skull and Shark, and Skull and Shark was 2013. So yeah, he finally came out with one this year, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Yes. Now the next ones are for some groups that I had to look around that were similar to the artists that I already listened to, such as College, Miami Nights, and Electric Youth, and all of them. Because while those groups haven't really put out anything recently or this year, I'm just gonna say I'm putting out nothing this year. I looked up 80s Kids. 80s Kids. The album is 80s Kids, but the group's called Gray Skull. FM Attack, which I also really enjoyed. FM Attack had a good one. Their album was stellar. Another good album. Sunglasses Kid, Graduation, and I have another one here. Beckett 5. That was another good one.
Okay.
And Night Stop, Dancing Killer.
Yep. Heard them. I heard about him, them, or whatever. Actually, him. Because I'm pretty sure there's only one motherfucker. Yeah, I heard him on it. It was like a couple mixes. They had a couple of his songs on it. So, yeah.
No, actually, nice. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, dude, but Night Stop is actually one guy.
I'm pretty sure it's one guy.
Side note.
Next
yeah.
Next is Phaserland, Cosmic Boundaries.
Heard of that? I think Roosevelt might have popped that up on the Facebook timeline.
Yeah, they put out some good stuff. And
anyway, go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. You got one more?
And I had one more. Let me see if I can remember. I don't know why I didn't write that one down. I had one more. I already said. Never mind. I already used. Never mind. I already used Dance with the Dead. So no, that's it.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, real quick. I'm gonna give you my. I don't have. You know what? When it comes to movies, I have no top movies this year. So the only thing what I do have is the shit that bottomed out. And holy crap!
This was funny because I have tracked D's journey on watching these movies on Twitter and Facebook, and it's fucking hilarious.
Now here's the funny thing. Really, I can just tell you which is bad. I can tell you what my number one is, but I can't really number these right now.
Okay.
But first off, Liners, dumb. Just dumb. Just dumb. Mm-hmm. There was no point of remaking that movie. The other
thankless Keith Sutherland cameo for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, he was just there. Another one, The Bye-Bye Man.
Stupid ass movie.
That movie was hilarious for all the wrong reasons. Yep. Hilarious for every wrong reason. Other one that was bad this year, I'm just going to say it. Triple X. The Return
of
Xander.
So much fun in that movie theater, though.
I had to really sit and think, D, don't mention that movie. Don't mention that movie. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
But we had fun. But we had fun. Yes, so much fun in that theater, though.
Oh, you know what we have? Oh, guess what? I have other two movies that made this list too. You know what else made this list? Alien Covenant.
Shout outs to the Black Geeks. That run was fucking hilarious with our commentary.
Oh my god, 4 niggas are loud as hell. We're over there like, yo, no.
Me sitting up there humming the fucking the immigrant theme from fucking immigrant theme, like
that part. Yo, the second David opened up that thing, me and Chris light as there. That was so stupid. Oh, the other one that made this list, and it may have been one of the best times I have had in the movie. Geostorm. That was a special type of bad. You thought that cheese ball, that strict. Yo, my left butt cheek falling asleep can make a better movie than that, and they didn't even try. It felt like. Oh God. Anyway, quick story on this. Dad, can you Chris like, hey yo D, I got tickets for the Emoji movie. You want to go see it with your kids? Hey yo Chris, I don't get no. So you don't want me to get the tickets for your kids? No, nigga, no. Oh, Dad, he gets tickets to see the Emoji Movie. Oh man, oh, we got some problem, man. We do it again, man. We can't do it, man. I was like, yo, Chris, give me Despicable Me now. Do not do it. He couldn't give it, but he got me the Ninjago. The Ninjago movie, it's pretty all right. It was all right, but when it comes to the Emoji Movie, I eventually watched it with my kids. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I want 60 minutes because that's what I want 60 minutes of my life.
What was the kids' reactions?
All right, my kid's reaction. Donovan was playing with his tablet. My younger one was running up and down the hallway. They didn't give a shit.
Wow.
And I'm glad I didn't take them to the movies for that. That movie was terrible. Think of everything that the Lego movie was and take away the charm, take away everything that made it good. Also, it was trying to be the Lego movie. I'm dead serious. It was trying to like the Lego movie. Okay, now it's starting to come down to the 3 I hated the most. Okay, all right. All right. I already said Flatliners. I already said. Oh yeah, another one. 50 Sugar. Okay,
You watched that?
Okay,
Wow.
you know why I watched it. My wife has read the books. Okay.
Okay.
Number two, I watched that with her best friend Debbie. Oh, she makes the shit such to watch. But here's the other thing. Here's the thing. I'm not like most women, or I'm not even saying women, but most writers who go to the whole thing. This is abuse, and the way I felt is like he's a psychopath. Yeah. He's a psychopath. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. But this movie is sadly written. No. It ain't even badly written because you see that coming. It's poorly acted. It is poorly acted because you're thinking to yourself, okay, what about the sex? Okay, what about the romance? The best part about the romance, this is what makes it fun for me because I got 2 girls who know the ins and outs of this movie, okay? There is no chemistry between the main stars. One of them,
What? No.
Look, one of them, look, the dude, wife don't want him in the movies in the fucking first place. The chick, I gotta be really honest with you. I bet she's a nice girl. She wouldn't make nobody's dick hard. I am putting money on it. She wouldn't do nobody. The movie is terrible. While the first one, I could say, at least the camera work is pretty good. This one, everything goes to hell.
Wow.
Everything
Wow.
went to
And they got a third one on the way. So there you go.
Yep, I got to be honest with you. My body's ready. My body is ready. Okay, my number 2 worst movie of the year, Transformers 5.
I be honest with you. I will agree to a point, and I also will double down on It took a while, but the general audience finally caught on to the fact that these movies, they don't want to watch this movie series anymore.
And here's the best part about this. It got now where, because Chris tried to break out the King Arthur movie, which I saw. Okay, while it was kind of, wait a minute, what? A couple of times? It was all right. Could have been worse.
I mean, Guy Ritchie flashbacks in King Arthur, that kind of threw me off for a little bit.
Chris, I'm sorry. You had the audacity to say, with that. No, you can't do that, dog. You cannot do that. This movie, Transformers 5, was such a train wreck. Oh, it was so bad. I will tell you the best part about the movie, Eris. The best part was the second Optimus is about to kill Bumblebee. Bumblebee, who has not talked the entire movie.
Yeah, Bumblebee actually talks.
And here's the thing. There was a side plot at the beginning of the movie where Marky Mark fixed his voice box, but he didn't talk, and it took Prime about ready to shiv his ass where he's like, okay, I can talk now.
Optimus, it's me. Wait a minute. Bumblebee, is it? I am not evil no more. He might as well say it.
I am not evil no more.
Might as well said it. And guess what? The best part? Bumblebee didn't talk after that. Super.
Marky Mark is the chosen one. Like, hey, Optimus, I'm the chosen one. Oh,
Optimus, you Transformer.
Transformer. I got a sword now. I'm a knight. Knights of the Round Table.
But anyway, the number 1 worst movie of the year for me was The Snowman. That is a special type of bad.
Oh,
tell you something.
Side note, D. Val
Huh?
Kilmer being dubbed, he had throat cancer. That's why he got dubbed.
Oh my
Shit.
God! I'm so bad now.
That is also why he lost the weight. Because I was all like, "Oh, Val Kilmer, he ain't fat Val Kilmer anymore." And I looked at him like,
Tell
throat
me,
cancer.
is he in remission or something? Or
I think he's in remission. Like right now, he can talk, but it's a very raspy voice.
My
That's why
God.
he got dubbed in that movie.
I feel bad.
Because when you told me he got, like, damn, that sucks for Val Kilmer. He can't act. And I looked up like, oh, he had throat cancer. Son of a bitch.
I feel bad. But that being said, though, why did you say yes to that, Val?
I know, right?
Yo, okay. The movie number one is not what you think. It's not like a horror. It's not like a horror. It's not like a thriller. It's barely a thriller. A thriller means that your heart is racing eventually. Okay. This one, nothing. It's quiet. You lose the plot several times. I think the movie doesn't know what it is. The best part about it is this girl shows her top to J.K. Simmons, and J.K. Simmons break out a camera phone and take a picture of her titties and say, "Get out of my face." That's like the best part of the movie.
I thought you said he was going to laugh like fucking J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh my God, he did
That would have
not.
been perfect if he did that.
He did not, but he did. No, he had this disgusted look when the girl took off her top. He just took a picture of her titties. It was like he was so mad that he still took pictures though.
That's the equivalent of hate watching a show that you fucking don't like. It's like, ugh.
The movie was so long. I fell asleep twice watching it, and then I was like, Angie, you know what's going on? She looked up from her phone.
Hey, real talk. If we're gonna end this whole thing with movies, right?
Uh-huh.
The trailer that just had me very befuddled and just was the epitome of everything whiteness. The Jurassic World sequel trailer. Hey, white people, you don't have to save the dinosaurs. Let them die on that fucking damn island.
Has the many deaths of people that fucked around with dinosaurs not taught you anything? Let them go.
I really want Joe. Like, all right. I know that we're trying to save the monsters, the dinosaurs. I know we want to do that, but I have a question. What if we don't?
Dinosaurs, they had their run.
And
Dinosaurs.
Abomination to nature. If you look, they're abomination to nature.
Now hold on. Now look, I said this nearly 30 years ago that dinosaurs had their shot and nature selected them to be wiped out.
And that's the sad part about this trailer. It's like, yo, nature said, fuck this. We're going to activate a volcano and kill all the dinosaurs. And white people are like, hey, guys, we got to go in there and save them. We got to save them.
The dinosaurs get like this whitest thing in the world, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I was like, yo, don't do this. Don't do this to me, movie. Please don't. Please.
Look, you can pick. I will say this. There are a decent amount of movies out there that you can pick which will be the movie of the year and all that. And I heard a couple of them, but here's the one thing I will not allow you to do. Even though I didn't like Logan, fine. You can love it. You know what I mean? You can say it's a different thing with the comic book genre and all that. Fine. I'm fine with that, Chris. You can agree with that, right? I'm with you say that. Here's what I won't
3 out
allow
of 5
you to
movie. Just solidifying that, folks. 3 out of 5.
I'm saying. But this is my point. This is what I will not allow you to do. Do not sit here and tell me that Get Out is not better than that movie. If you sit there and say, well, okay, number 5 is Get Out. Number 4, Logan. Fuck you.
I'm going to throat punch you out the break.
Yo, I'm barely letting people I barely allow people to say Dunkirk was better than Get Out.
You know, we never put out a review for Dunkirk even when we recorded it. And I remember coming out of Dunkirk like, it was okay. I mean, this is clearly...
It's all right. Look, I really liked a lot of what they did in the movie. I
but
really
it wasn't
did.
like this brilliant Nolan, though. It was just like, it was a war movie.
Son, you should see. The dude on Fox 5 said that was the movie of the year. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I can agree with that. The movie of the year, my nigga. Really? But whatever. Do you want to know? Look, D's going to make a bold prediction. You know, I'm not bold prediction, but I'm going to make a bold statement. What movie of the year? Looking dead at my favorite superhero, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman. I said it. Look at it. Look, Peter Parker be like, but D, the years you and I spent, D, here's me. I said
I mean,
comic book movie of the year. Look, I'm standing by it. I sat and actually, but here's the funny thing, Chris. I really sat and thought about that. Which would be the comic book movie of the year? I won't give it to Justice League, even though I had fun with Justice League. I really
Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery.
I won't. But here's my thing: because Justice League and on the same level to me. So what's better than that, D? Wonder Woman and Spider-Man. So okay, which one's the movie of the year? And I had to look at both of them. Had to be real. Wonder Woman. I really sat and thought about that for a good minute. But you know what ain't on there? Guardians of the Galaxy. That weak ass layup.
Hey, that was the sure bet, and that was Marvel being the sure bet. So hey,
Hey, whatever.
I mean, hey, in the year that we got Steve-O, aka Nazi Cap, I'm cool with it.
You know what? Thank you. Nazi Cap. Nazi Cap may have been one of the best things that happened to comics this year. And all we heard from white people was, well, you got to bring up Nazis. And why you got to punch Nazis? You know what? White people showed their ass off this year.
I don't like my Captain America black. Why? Because he's actually tackling rated.
All of a sudden, you don't like Captain America being black. Like, when did this start? Y'all had this nigga for 2 years. Like, literally, man, whatever. Look, you know what? All right. I think we done covered.
No, hold on. So we lost some people in
Oh
2017.
yeah. We gotta end this off with deaths and stuff.
In the arms of an
Can we
angel.
start off? I gotta start off with the porn stars. I have to because there was some tragedy here. All right. First
and the fact that they came out of nowhere.
August Ames died, and that saddened me only because it solidified something that I think we've all known for a while. People on the internet can be assholes.
Yep.
And the cause of her death was she lacy said, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing scenes with guys that have done gay scenes because apparently in the industry, guys like that get tested differently than people do opposite sex scenes and stuff. It's just tested differently. She wasn't really cool with how they were tested. And she basically clarified that. Well, a bunch of gay people on Twitter were getting at her and shit and was saying she should kill herself and blah, blah, blah. And sure enough, she ended up killing herself.
Yep. Right. And you know what? It's like a coworker of hers who also worked with her like on a couple of scenes. And her last tweet to her was like the last thing that she said to her because about 4 or 5 hours later, it was found out that she had killed herself.
Man. And that killed me and stuff. And then who was the other chick that died?
Then the other one that died was Shyla Styles.
Yeah.
Now, with her was different. She died in her sleep.
Damn. How old was she, though?
She was like in her 30s. Like, bro, she was our age. If I remember correctly, Shyla Styles is definitely... I know she's probably a little bit older than us, but I know she wasn't like 40 or nothing like that. She was definitely in her 30s.
That's crazy.
Boy, well, I'm sorry. I just looked up August, man. That was recently. I didn't hear nothing about
August
that.
August was recent. I saw her because hers came up on Twitter, and she also came up on God, where did I see? Like, I'm trying to remember the very first place I caught. Actually, the very first place I caught her.
Yeah, I mean yeah. That was wild as hell when that happened. I was like, Jesus.
And as far as Shyla, I remember she died. Like the news broke out that she died right when we were doing the podcast.
Yeah, I remember editing that. I remember editing that. Like, yo, they just really came out of nowhere,
bruh. Now, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I knew she was one of us. Yeah, September 23rd, 1982. Bro, she was 35.
Man.
But you know, this industry is like that, though, man.
And Combat Jack fucking died of colon cancer.
Now, that's the thing that's crazy is right. Either point, no one still knows like the cause of her death. They just know. All we know is that her mother found her unresponsive in her bed, and she was pronounced dead shortly after that.
Yeah, it's man. Fucking Robert Benson died. That was a damn. That fucking happened.
The guy who, I mean, it's not shocking, but still, it's the fact that he went away. The guy who first drew Bugs Bunny passed away. Mm-hmm. This was like a couple of days ago.
The thing with him is like, he based that off of a minstrel show, right?
Of course.
Bugs Bugs Bunny is technically a black guy.
Yeah, yeah. Earl Hyman died. Panthro, respect.
Yep.
Yeah, respect. Also, the granddaddy, that started the joke. See, he's a jazz musician. Oh, daddy, they all are.
Higgins from Magnum PI. John Hillerman died.
Yep.
I'm a Magnum PI person. You know this, D.
Now, I know you're a Magnum person. Giggity.
Della Reese died. That was the
Della Reese. Yo, you want to know something that's sad? When I said Della Reese died to Angie literally clutched her pearls. Like, yo, was it that? Yes! Because I want to be man. No. See, you mentioned that pussy ass show, Touched by Angel. Angie was like, no, nigga. I wanted to be a madam, like off of
Harlem Night.
Harlem Nights, man.
Man.
Because the second she died, the first thing everybody did was pull up that thing.
Yeah, everybody pulled up that video.
You want to you want to throw trash cans? See, now I'm gonna have to cut you.
Like, nah, you insulted me. Like, so now I got to fight you. My favorite line was before the fight. She said, no, it ain't. It ain't no misunderstanding. Like, Quick done accuse me of stealing. And if you gonna take up a Quick up in here, we can all be some fighting motherfuckers this evening.
Mr. Get Your Shine Box himself died, Frank Vincent.
Yeah.
Frank Vincent died. I was like, I already know what happened. No, somebody said, my friend said the best way. My friend said best way. So he said, when he said Frank Vincent dad, rest in peace, ... Now get your fucking shine box.
Soul singer Charles Bradley died. I don't know if you remember. Yeah. I don't know. He was in Luke Cage and stuff. That was kind of like my first. I was like, hey, I heard of him, but I was like, oh, he's.
Chubby Checker died this year, didn't he?
Huh?
Chubby Checker died this year. Was that last year?
Last year. Dick Gregory died. That was one that we mentioned on the podcast earlier this year.
Yeah, he did pass away. Damn.
Yeah, and I was and I stand by what I said about Dick Gregory, man. I think a lot of us wouldn't be doing any type of comedy, whether it be on a podcast, whether it be on stage or anything. Dick Gregory, without him, there'd be no Bill Cosby type nigga. You know what I mean? He was the one. So
yeah.
That's sad. You know, that was sad when we heard about him dying. That really hurt us. Like, oh man. That's the pioneer, son.
George Romero died too.
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah, George Romero. As Sue pointed out earlier, Chester Bennington. That was the one that hit hard. I was like, no, that happened at Otakon too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember everybody.
But it happened at Otakon for you guys. I'm trying to remember. God, what was I doing that day that he died?
The one who got me was Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell got there.
Yeah, I mean that. John Hurt, the father from Home Alone.
Yeah, John Hurt, he's gone.
Yeah, that was the big one. I'm trying to think. I had the other list. Just say Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell, Prodigy.
Yep, Prodigy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Prodigy. Yeah, I forgot Prodigy on passed away.
Yeah, man, that was the big one and stuff too.
So hold on. Seriously, I can't believe that Eris, the guy who joined me on many of the songs off of GCA, singing them, is not going to mention how Chris Cornell passed away on this. He's not going to mention Black Hole Sun.
What?
He passed away this year, man. Whatever. It's all good. Y'all niggas ain't fuck with him like that. It's all good, man. He was a fucking...
Yeah.
But Chris would pump Cochise like a motherfucker. Like, damn, man. I wonder if he's still alive. Chris, you know he died.
Yeah, that is true. That is 100% true.
Whatever.
Trying to think, who else was it? Because I had... Yeah, that's the... I think that's...
Oh, well, you know what? It was like for all those fellow nerds out there that follow
Bill Paxton. Fucking Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton, and there was one other person before I forget. That K-pop star that committed suicide.
Oh yeah, I saw Denzel put that.
I heard about him. I don't know nothing of him, so I can't.
I didn't know nothing about him either, but I just know that everybody was going nuts. Oh, dude, fucking God,
the woman that does the voice of Bulma.
Yep.
Yeah, she passed away. You know what? I've seen so many. I'm not even saying unnecessary. I get it. People want to mourn their way, but I have seen so much fan art of Vegeta crying over Bulma. I was like, come on, y'all. Someone that was like, come on, y'all. Come on, buddy. Like, I get where y'all. Come on now.
Oh yeah, Don Rickles.
Not saying y'all can't.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
Don Rickles went.
Yeah, forgot about that. Don Rickles was hanging around for a long motherfucking time. I was like, damn, he's still alive.
I don't know, saying some racist shit. What?
Don
What?
had
Don't
that look,
say-
but you know, he probably dropped the N word too.
Probably, nigga. Probably he did many times, man. He was one of those white guys who's like, why can't I say it? You don't know why you sitting there like you
It's
just,
bullshit.
I ain't say nothing about the Puerto Ricans.
Said Puerto Ricans. Oh man, it's Sam Shepard. Forgot about him too. So
Okay.
yeah, that was the notable deaths of this year and such. That was yeah. So that kind of hit hard for a lot of folks and such. So yeah. That's...
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end it out like this.
Oh,
for
Hugh
us.
Hefner.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner. I forgot. He was the one that was clouding. We didn't talk about it once,
Yeah,
but it's
I mean-
all good.
I-
It's all
wanna-
good. We really didn't go into the fact that Hugh Hefner was keeping.
Open the floodgates.
The floodgates. I just want to say that Hugh Hefner and this war. Hugh Hefner had the cloud of protection that protected everybody. When he passed away, that cloud went with him, and everybody got caught. It's like the scene. It's like the end of like those mafia gangster movies or whatever, where you see everything going down. One by one, everyone starts to go.
All those, like everybody that helped, that spent time Playboy Mansion, like everybody that spent time in Playboy Mansion got caught, except for Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney's like the only one that ain't got caught yet.
Man.
Like, Paul, how many white women you had? I had a few white women.
Side note, a bunch of black dudes got in their fucking feelings when it came out that Eartha Kitt had a three fucking James Dean and Paul Newman. I'm like, what are you getting butthurt for? That was her. That's what she wanted.
Butthurt. You getting butthurt.
She
You
wanted
know how
that.
many? She was supposed to be one of us. Like, okay, sure, whatever.
That's power. You get James Dean and Paul Newman in their prime.
I had two of the finest white men have sex with me. Arrgh. Also, Adam Woods put a finger up my butt. That happened twice.
And let's be real about this. James Dean was bi too, so you know Paul Newman fucking cakes too. So you know, just saying.
Oh yeah. Ew. Ew.
Just putting it out there, folks. Just putting it out there.
Chris just said maybe the most savage thing. That's how you end this shit off.
Just put it out there. So,
Okay.
I mean, when Chris, now hold on. Now I remember when CJ had told me about the whole Eartha Kitt thing. I'm like, bruh, did you see what Eartha Kitt looked like back in the day?
Yeah.
She was hopping on some top tier hot dog. Come on, man.
The thing I will say, with all this, the thing with all this, we had an interesting year on Three Black Geeks. We really did. As far as like our, I won't even go into how wacky our numbers went. That had nothing to do with y'all people because our fans are still our fans. Thank y'all for still listening to us. But
That was just losing his freaking mind.
that was Lipson trying to make sure all these white people will be getting by. I said it, white people. Just didn't do it no more. The one thing I will say is this though. As far as our shows of the year, what are our best shows? Because I listen to pretty much every show that we put out, and I say pretty much everyone because only ones I don't listen to like that is either, well, more than likely is the Power Ranger show I won't listen to. You know what I mean? I wasn't interested in Dino Thunder. Sorry, Chris. I'm just not gonna listen to that shit. But as far as our good ones this year, our real good ones was Man from Nowhere. That was a good one for this year. Also, another one that was this year was actually the whole month of September, minus Birdemic, was really good. That will be Deep Blue Sea, Man's Best Friend, and the other one. The other one where white people are fucking up.
Oh, what, Congo?
Congo, yeah, Congo. We had 4 episodes with our friend Diva, and one of them was really good, and that was Sailor Moon R. I love that one. That was a real good one. And as far as like really, like we did Karate Kid this year and all that. So if I could say was our best one for real, our best episode will probably be in September, and y'all can really decide on that one. And that will either be Congo, Deep Blue Sea, or Man's Best Friend. I am not joking. Those 3 right there, make a decision. You will laugh really, really hard on them. You know, so as far, but other than that, man, this was a damn good year. We got to interview people that we said in the beginning, like, yo, we're gonna talk to Edward. Bam. Yo, we're gonna talk to Rukia. Hey, yo, we're gonna talk to Lupin. We fucked up because we just say, hi, this is Lupin. You listen to 3 Black Geeks. We fucked that up, but still, we talked to Tony Oliver, so we got that out the way. So we did stuff that we always wanted to do this year, and I think the quality, I can tell because we ain't got nobody complaining about us, has gotten better for us and all that, and we're getting more and more people listening to us. Our sports show been doing decently and all the rest of that. So I really like to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank fuckers for listening to us. It's been a hard ass year for me personally. Y'all need to hear about all the ass shit I go through. For these 2 niggas, DJ Sue over here, this nigga, he's straight up a DJ now. Beautiful, yeah. Just beautiful.
Well, there's that, and I also made a movie.
Oh yeah, and what movie it was? I'm gonna be honest with you people. By the way, DJ Sue has been selling that shit to me. You don't want to see that.
No, that ain't true.
But the killer, hold on. About you over. The camera work though, pristine because of DJ Sue.
Oh man.
Now, as far as CJ, CJ is always going to be CJ. He's always going to be that type of nigga. And I just like to say he has done a great job of being who he is and setting up what he set up. And me and him been going to the movies and been really like spreading ourselves out. We ain't been spreading ourselves then. I don't think we have been. Nah. But the nigga that has been keeping me up to like, come on D, has been Chris, really to the bottom of my heart. We complain we shout at each other a lot when it comes to this shit, but real talk, I love this motherfucker to death. Thank you for keeping me on my shit this year. So, as far as that, man, it's been a hell of a year. I'm shit. 2017 could really lick the bottom of my nutsack because 2018 gonna be dope as fuck. I don't know about y'all 2 niggas, man. I really don't know about y'all 2, but we gonna be great next year, man. 3 Black Geeks is gonna be growing like we always been growing. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. So
catch you guys in 2018 when we kick it off with On Deadly Ground. 180. Yeah, so with that, peace out.
Here's the 2018, y'all.
Yeah,
What's up?